Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us. Good day to stay in and shop this winter season, as we hope you're all safe and warm and doing well. And we've got 3 hours live to really heat things up with the values. It's going to be so exciting what we have here for you today. I got to say, some incredible values, something that's brand new, and I'm talking like brand new we've never had in 8 years of existing. We have something that I'll tell you about right now because it's limited, so I want you to be ready for it because we only have a couple of pairs, and it's one of our favorites, and really it's a must-have in anybody's jewelry wardrobe, but we're going to upgrade you. We have diamond studs. Yeah, diamond studs we've seen before. What I have today are our first ever large princess cut diamond stud earrings. They are really large. I'm talking a carat 44 total weight in one of the most highly sought after, highly desired stones because brilliance of a round, but in a beautiful modern square cut. So we have that for you. Very limited as they are, so really wanted to get you ready for that. So that's coming up, and we'll do those probably, it might even be in this hour. So they're just so limited. We only got a couple pairs for you. So incredible, and yes, they're VS stones, so unlike anything we've ever seen before. Looking forward to that. But we also have, there is an entire wheel of 9 carat plus blue wing black Ds. So just on a week where we've been really showcasing some of our very best as we get ready to say goodbye to the final blue wing block D stones that we have in inventory. We're bringing out the 9 carats and beyond for you today, and that's very exciting. And they're all, well, one's a bridge, and then the rest are going to be some more simple classic styles where you're going to even see yellow diamonds. So really special, bigger mountings, important mountings yet. The mountings are free, and the tanzanites will be priced like never before. Also, we've got some affordable, a lot of affordable, and there is a tanzanite that doesn't look like a tanzanite. So we'll explain that. And it's coming up early. It's so incredible. If you want that super ultra luxe rare that is the unheated material, we've got one for you, but I know we've seen some unheated. This is brand new, nothing like it before. And the list goes on and on and on and on. There's also a new diamond ring. It's a classic diamond band, but with a twist. So we'll talk about that too, and it's really affordable as well. So it is a great day to sit back, relax, enjoy, shop up a storm. And I got to tell you, when it's storming outside, for a lot of people it is, and cold everywhere, it's a good day to stay in. Tell us what you'd like to see, if there is anything that we can help you shop for, if there's anything specific we can bring out for you. Love to do that as always and get you exactly what you need, and we'll bring the values. So that's what we do. So get ready. And there's even a 3-stone yellow diamond piece that's going to go all across the finger and just beautifully done. There's even Paraiba and a brand new, really opulent designer mounting. So it's a day. It's a really good day to stay with us. And earrings are here, of course, and we'll have everything that you need. Plus, again, bring in those requests as early and often as you have them. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to start, and we do have indicolite coming up. So I know that's a always rare stone that most people love, and we only have one, so one's coming up in a few minutes. But I want to start actually with something that is really important. It's an opal, but it's one of those really top high-end opals. One of those give you every color without being too much money. So let's take a look at this. I think you're gonna like it. And it's gonna be a bridge setting style. Now, first things first is 112-1586. Second thing is you don't have to have it in the rose gold. I think they were inspired by all the red in the stone, but you don't need to leave it that way. So if you want white gold or yellow gold, which it would look great either way, that's gonna be the way to go. And we'll do that for you for free, so no problem there. And how about a 37-point stone that obviously looks bigger than that because it's an opal, but you're also getting a lot of diamond weight, 82 points in the diamond weight in this bridge. Now, y'all know it's TVON, so we've got pretty much one of a kinds for most of the day. So if there is something you love, for our newer shoppers out there who don't know kind of the tricks of the shopping trade here at TVON, you got to dial in as soon as you see something you like, because we got a lot of people who understand that these are one of a kinds and know the value is going to be second to none. So we want to get you all hooked up, and we don't want you to miss out on your favorite pieces at all. So here we go. It's going to be our 37-pointer with 82 points in diamonds, but you know I'm going to start with a big deal. It's going to set the tone for our Saturday. So let's get you ready. And this one's fully finished on the inside. It's a really nice bridge. You know, it's not that oversized, really, really wide style. So if you want the details and the beauty and the innovation of the bridge mounting, but without having something that's too over the top to wear or wear comfortably or wear every day, this is a good one. And you can see those beautiful, man, it's almost like a color changing stone. I know that is not the phenomena that an opal entails. An opal is play of color, not color change. But with this stone being the way it is, the way it can just right there just give you that whole almost red concentration at one angle. And then you get the blues and the greens, and I love those aqua tones. There's some golden and orange as well that you're not seeing as much on camera that you will definitely see. I was admiring it just now. In person, just away from the light for a moment, it is so much more spectacular even in person than it is on TV. So aren't we all? But here we go. This one's going to be a very, very special value. It's not even $29.99. Take a look at it up close again. That's just a size perspective there on the hand. But of course, remember, change the gold. If you're not a huge fan of rose gold, get it in the white or the yellow. We're going to do that for you for free. It just takes a couple of extra days to do that. Not a big deal, not a problem, but the savings are what we're here for. This is not a it's a $3,000 ring. It's just not going to be $3,000. That's how we roll here today. So just give me a call as soon as you see something you love. You don't want to miss out on pieces because you're a little bit behind. We want to make sure you're dialing in early. And you know what? It's not even $999. $1,000 for that ring? Sorry, there's no way to do that bridge for $999 except for in this moment in time with this beautiful opal. And it's not even going to be $999. So open up the floodgates here of really big value. That's what's happening for 3 whole hours today. This is just getting us started with a really cool one of a kind, and it's not even $999 or $899. First caller. Let's make it really simple and easy. I'll do it for $888. We got some deals here today. And everything will be, no matter if it's an older piece that's coming up for maybe the second or third time, or if it's a piece that is brand new. Doesn't matter. They're all values. They're all incredible. We're going to see one after the other. And our indicolite will be next. We don't want to wait on that one because that's a really popular stone that want to reward those of you that are early with us to get you that. And of course, this being that beautiful opal that's, remember, natural through and through. It's a black opal out of Australia's Lightning Ridge. This is one of those premium grades, premium sources, really the best of the best. And it's only $888 to get it. So I'm going to keep on moving after the 5 seconds expire here. But we know that that one is available to whoever dials in first. So give us a call. And then here we go with the indicolite tourmalines. That's the true blue. And this one in particular, I really honestly, I knew it was tourmaline. But I thought maybe at first glance, could it be a Paraíba? It has a little bit of that look to it. And sometimes when we see indicolites, they tend to be those really bigger stones that not everybody wants to wear every single day. So this one, 112-2808, is a nice option for a little more, I would say, everyday wearability. It's 40 points in the stone. That's going to be our blue tourmaline. And it's got obviously a little bit more of a, almost like a teal color to it. That's what indicolite usually is. It's not going to be that sapphire blue at all, but you have a really special idea here. It's a classic mounting with 63 points in diamonds, and it's in white, yellow, or rose gold. But with all that said, it's also going to be a big value, and that's why, again, only one here. So 40 points, 63 points in the diamonds. Starts with the double halo, continues diamonds down the shoulders. I think we know this is an iconic look in fine jewelry overall, never will go out of style, always on trend, and really just always looking great. But take a look at it on so you can see that there's some definite wearability, and if you wanted to dress it up certain days and, you know, add that wonder ring that I know a lot of you have, it would be beautiful that way too. But it's actually going to be, well, here's our $32.99 piece because that's a bright clean stone. Almost has that almost bright neon, so very much like kind of like a Paraíba kind of look and feel, but without the expense of a Paraíba, which I do have one today that is about this size. I have a 50-point Paraíba today. It's not going to be $32.99. It's a lot more than that. And this one is coming down. So you get a little bit of that, again, specialty color, beautiful look, not your basic tourmaline, something a little more exotic for you, and yet is going to be less than even, we're going to do it again, less than $1,000, just to keep everything really, really big savings for each and every piece you love and want to enjoy. And yet, if you don't have a tourmaline of this color, it's a really good time to get one. We're not even doing $3,000, $2,000, or $1,000. It's not $999 either. We're going to try it again here. Let's see if we can get this one out the door with that opal. Still hanging out here if you'd like it. Don't forget about that beautiful opal that we have. And then here we go with this one, which is going to be $888. Very first caller on that one. Good luck. It's a special stone with a great clarity, which still, even though it's not copper bearing, all the tourmalines overall struggle when it comes to their clarity. So to be able to get this one as it is here for clean, bright, beautiful, glowing material like that, that's a good way to go. Then we've got a very large kunzite. And something that's going to surprise you, something that's really going to be, even if you know gems and watch them all the time, and I know a lot of you do, there's going to be something, a little bit of a shocker here. and it's beautiful. And almost, if you like that color, look at that. That's flying by there. What could that be? So that's going to be a special stone we have not seen in a while. And then huge kunzites coming up, because why not? We need a big stone that's got that 873 presence. This one being a cushion cut, but take a look. It's got almost an emerald cut feel to it, just because of that really pronounced faceting down the sides. Now, this is a great way to do a very classic style without doing a halo, because it just gives that 3-row diamond design down each side, left and right. And you've got item number 11222385. So it's a great way to get going here. And again, Saturday's here. So let's shop, let's party. It's a big holiday weekend as well. My goodness. Lest I forget, I just sometimes don't, holiday weekends don't always register with me. but yes, it is a holiday weekend. So hopefully you're enjoying the thought of a little extra time away from the real routine of the work life, and getting ready to sit back and kick back and relax all weekend long. And this is our 873 kunzite. And look at how gorgeous these colors are with that really deep saturated level you're getting with the purples and the pinks. Now, it's an 873 stone with 39 points in diamonds. These are stacked, so you get that little bit of that triple design, but each one is graduated a little bit smaller. So there's something that gives it almost a 3-stone look when you see it on the hand. And it's a very special kunzite because that color saturation is everything. I was literally just admiring my kunzite yesterday. I was wearing it yesterday. It'd been a while since I'd worn it. It's a really big stone from TVON, and it'd been so long since I worn it. So I was just kind of doing some organization and going through some jewelry and doing my, my weekly clothing donations and all that kind of stuff. And I was looking at my kunzite and I was like, that is just the prettiest stone. And I just was thinking, I hope everybody who maybe doesn't have one gets a chance at some point to own one. Maybe not from elsewhere where you see that more typical light hue, but when you get color and saturation like this and it gets that neon blue purple glow, that's when you have a stone that's very intriguing. I think the regular kunzites, they kind of tend to look like other stones, and maybe you just want to go with a sapphire or a pink diamond. But when you get a really fine neon material like this is, that's what you want to see, because it doesn't really have the color of any other stone. It looks very different than what you see from other pinks and other purples and other blues. So let's take a look at it. It's our 873, and it's going to be affordable because I know this is that $39.99 piece. And let me go ahead and try it on for you so you can see what this one looks like on. And yes, you can change the gold too. So if white gold is not your preference, go ahead and see. Most of them would just be categorized as just a pink. This has that really beautiful pinky blue. So it's a very sophisticated way to do a pink color. And this is, again, when we say do, we're talking about Mother Nature, who did the job here, which is so really special to give it that extra purple glow, that almost orchid-like color. And it's going to be a huge value. Let's just see if anybody's ready for a big museum type stone here for a tiny price, because usually when that combination hits, it's going to be a sure to sail out of here deal. And this one being even half off at $19.99 is exquisite. It's a huge stone. We know that. It's got the saturation. For being a pleochroic stone, if it's not cut to perfection, you can lose all that color. And Mother Nature worked hard to get this incredible saturation level that most kunzites don't achieve. So in order to see it here with all that saturation level, that tells you it's got great cutting because it never wavers from that deep, beautiful neon pink purple. And it's going to be a really affordable price tag. Let's just try to make this $9.99 and see if that does the trick, so that you can get a huge stone for basically, it's like $100 a carat with just a few extra dollars for a mounting that should cost over $2,000. So you've got a huge value. And there are those stacks of diamonds. Check those out from the side so you can see what detail you have there. And yes, I like to point out that from the sides it might look like 4 rows just because you have that mirror finishing of the basket. So it's a bit of an illusion. It's like you're getting an extra row without paying for an extra row of diamonds, because you have that beautiful look where the mirror finishing on the sides is right next to those diamonds. So when you look at it here, you realize, oh yeah, I see the 3 rows, and then you look at it from this angle and it looks like 4. So it's just giving you that really cool illusion. And then you've even got a little heart-shaped detail in the side basket work. So it's got to be elevated because it's a deeper stone, and that again speaks to that pleochroic nature and having the proper cutting you need to have to show that off, but you're getting everything and more there. So $9.99, first caller. Wow, that's a big one. All right, so we're going to get to this exotic stone that we have. One of the rare stones on planet Earth is what I'm going to show you next. And it is a stone that we see every day, and yet we don't see or haven't seen ever before. How could that possibly be? That sounds like a major contradiction, right? We're going to show you right now what I'm talking about. It was that piece that just kind of flashed by your screen here. It's 1122882. This one sounds like it's going. We'll see. Take a look at this. What looks for the world like a Paraíba tourmaline, right? It's not. What if I told you that it's far more rare than a Paraíba tourmaline? And it is far more rare. Because what we're looking at is something in all of our years here, and think about it, hundreds of pieces a day, 5 to 6 shows a week, right? All these years of doing this, we've never had a stone ever appear before us that looks like this. And so for my collectors out there who are always looking for that, nobody else is going to have it, you're unique to you, you want something special, rare, collectible, and super exotic, this is it. The beautiful blues and the greens and the neons, and then this fabulous cut. What could that possibly be that we have every day here, but we've never had before? This, ladies and gentlemen, I still can't get over this because I've never, and I've been doing this a long time, you know, here a long time, yes, but overall I've been doing this a long time. I've had dozens and dozens of these stones through the years, never seen one look like this. So let's see. Place your guesses, place your bets. What do you think it could be? Yes. Oh, good, Debbie. Debbie, thank you. Enjoy the kunzite. Congratulations. Still have a couple of great pieces here from earlier, too, like an indicolite and an opal if you need them. So thank you so much. Kunzite's gone. But let's take a look at what is a tanzanite. It's a tanzanite. Can you believe that? This is the unheated, untreated, if only I had 300 of them, but I have one. And let me give you a hint. This is going to be a major, major value, okay? It's a 138 stone. It's a cushion cut square. It is clean and beautiful and bright. And tell me, have you ever seen a tanzanite look like that? We've had some of the unheated zoisite before, but usually they will have a still bluish hue with a secondary of green. That's not what we're getting here. This is pure blue-green, but in the way of not blue like a tanzanite, not, let me show you, this is what tanzanite, you know, typically looks like right there. So to think that that's the same material, but without any heating, and that's super, super rare in any type of era of tanzanite mining when it's only obviously one source. This is our 93-point diamond weight as well. It's a wider band, which is really, I think, well suited for such a big cushion cut square like this is. I need one caller, and don't be shy about it, because if you're thinking, well, if that were Paraíba, it'd be $10,000 plus, you are correct. But it's not Paraíba, it's rare, and it's giving you the color of, and how proud could you be to say, I own a stone that nobody else is going to have, nobody else is going to be able to create. We have it available in yellow gold or rose gold, so I don't want there to be any restrictions whatsoever. If you like it, I want you to have the gold color you want, the size you need. It looks like a tiny size right now, it is. So let's see if I can get it on my hand here. Probably, yowza, that's going to hurt, but I'm going to put it on because you know why? Even a 5, which is wider like this, is really going to, it can't be a pinky ring. It's just too big, but there it is. So that's what it looks like. It's even got elevators of light shifting through the stone, and it's unheated, untreated completely. All it is as far as you know, man's hands only touch this to do 2 things, facet and polish, and that's it. And then, of course, the process of setting it in this ring, which has almost a carat in diamonds. I need you to be on the lines and ready to go here, because what should be, and even our unheated tanzanites, they've been more per carat than our blue wing block Ds. That's a fact. You know it because you've seen a few recently. This one is so incredibly affordable. Do you have anybody who loves it, Tim, already? Because I reward them for, they're kind of lukewarm on it because they're going, she just told me it's going to be a lot of money, and I understand why. It's supposed to be $5,999. I'm just going to make this a really easy deal. Look at the double row of the diamonds, creating that border, and then those diamonds, and I will tell you, this is going to be gone before I could probably leave it at $59.99 and it's going to be gone. You have a much better price coming your way, and this is why, this is the love-hate that I have with TVON, is that this is obviously difficult. This is a struggle for me to show you, because I know there's going to be more people here today by the dozens and dozens and dozens missing out on this deal, because not only the rarity of the stone being one only, but the value that I'm about to give it, there are going to be a lot of people missing out, and that's what's sad. I wish we had the ability to bring you 20, 30, 50 of these. I mean, really, I think we could use 300 of them. But we don't have that because we're working with the rarest Mother Nature has ever provided us, and this is certainly a great example of that. And it's not going to be $59.99. Are we ready? Because we have a couple of people who have the faith, as I like to say, in low, low we trust, because that's exactly what I'm going to do, is bring the price low, low, so that you don't have to spend $59.99. If you're thinking, sometimes, and as a shopper myself, when you find the piece your heart desires and you find the piece you got to have, you do whatever it takes because you know the opportunity is special and rare. I've done that recently with shopping where there was something I really, really, really knew. It was a long shot, and when it comes up and you've got a chance to get it, oh well, everything else goes to the wayside. You got to have it because you know that's a one-of-a-kind opportunity, right? That's what this is right here. Pay any amount of money to get it because it's worth more than we would ever put it on the screen for in price tag. We're going to make this really affordable. It's not even $3,000, which is half. It's not even $2,000, which even better. We're going to take it lower for you. Just say sold whenever you want it because we have one only. Take a look at it. Yellow or rose is fine to do. And we're going to make this one, I don't know. Should we go even lower? You've already got it. Can I take it even lower for him? What if we take this to $1,999 only to get that a home? What if we take it to $1,888, $1,777, $1,699, $1,599, $1,499? I'll just keep going. Say sold whenever you want it because that is the deal of the day and it's already gone. It's already gone. I'm sorry, Allison got it first, Jess. I'm sorry. It's gone. Allison got it. Allison, if anything falls through, let Jess know because she's got the backup. That's gone. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. And let's look at, Color Change Fiend is here. Got a good one for you here. This is a stunner of a stone. Look at this. This is fun. This is yeah, we needed a lot of those. But again, I have nothing else in that color. I have some unheateds if you need to see unheated tanzanites, but they're more blue. They're definitely more blue purple. Look at this stone though. This is a color changing phenomenal stone. I love it. And it's going to be item number 112-1998. That was such a good year. It was my high school graduation year. Oh, what a good year. My whole life changed that year. That was a great year. Anyway, this one's going to be our 194 Radiant Cut. It is special, isn't it? And it's one of our bigger skeins we've ever had. And it's really, really beautiful with 100% color change, yes. So green to red, but never ever do you lose all the dispersion you have in that stone. It also has a lot of diamond weight at 82 points. And is going to be gone in a hurry because that's what I'm doing. I mean, can you tell already? We're 21 minutes and 18 seconds in. Can you tell we're giving away jewelry today all day long? That's what we're doing. It does not stop, and it will not stop for the next 2 hours and 38 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm telling you, it's that good a show. And wait till you see the princess cut gigantic stud earrings that I have today that are even better. I mean, it's going to be that day. But here we are with one only. Color Change Fiends are completely gone. We have nothing else to pull from. The collection is set into jewelry, and there are very few stones, and there have been very few stones that are actually in this size range. I am loving this value because usually my 1 carats are more money than this. This is $39.99. Don't worry, I'm taking it even lower for you. Look at the dispersion, higher than diamonds. So if you think diamonds are the ultimate when it comes to flash and fire, actually there are some rare exotic stones out there like this one that take it even to a higher level where you get more of that brilliance, more of that dance, more of that great color coming through. And it's not even going to be $39.99. Now, you've never seen this because I know I've had every stone, including the very first time they were ever presented to the world. That was back in March of 2017. I debuted this material. It was a worldwide launch. It had never been in existence anywhere else, and that was exciting. And now here we are, tail end of a secondary collection we were able to get more recently, which was in the last year. And now it's going to be, forget about $39. Forget about $29.99. I am on a mission to move every single piece today. That's what we usually do. But in order to do that, when I've got as much jewelry as I have, we're going to need to move quickly, which is why we're taking these prices even lower. And this one's not even going to be $29.99. I'll make it easy. It's $19.99. We've never seen a 2-carat stone or anything near it for a price like that in the Color Change Fiend category. So you got a really, really good one to enjoy there, and let me know who's got it because that's not going to last. And then we're going to see a quick little wheel. We've got a couple great pieces on a wheel. We only have the pieces from the show so far that are available as the black opal on the bridge that we started with and the fabulous indicolite. Those are our 2 remaining. We've got Imperial topaz on the way as well. But look at this gorgeous fiend. Look at that color and clarity. This is not an inherently clean stone at all. Clean and speen, they may rhyme, they sound good together, but they don't usually go together. It's not something you usually get. This is where you've got it all coming together in true rare prime form, and we're so excited about it. So let me know if you'd like it. You know it's going to go. We'll even change the gold if you want to. So in the yellow now, can change it to white or rose if you'd prefer. And then how about this? I've got some blue wing that's actually one of our most, I would say, one of the smaller sizes we've ever had, actually. This one's gone. Congratulations and thank you. And we're going to show you this one now. It has, I flashed it earlier to show you the comparison between that natural unheated and the blue wing. This is blue wing block D, except it's a size that we don't usually get to see. And it's a size that is seriously heavily requested because we tend to be really hanging out in that 4 to 5 to 6 and up category. And with as few left as there are, I did announce on Monday night that there are very few stones. Everything that we have is actually set. So there's no, in other words, no new jewelry coming through. It's not like you're going to watch the show and see, you know, every day you tune in, oh, look, there's a couple new blue wings today. This is, everything is here that is set. So you've got a last call here. And this is 1122301. And here's the deal. It's a 1 carat 37. Still all the luxury and the look of blue wing block D with that gorgeous, deep, saturated color. And then we didn't just want to leave it with a 137. We wanted to bring yellow and white diamonds with it as well. So you're getting 25 points in the yellow diamonds that are natural. You're getting another 77 points in the white diamonds, which actually, if you look here from the sides, it's actually a bridge. And how cool is that side profile where you see that purple blue glow that is emitting all the way through that basket? Do you see that? Where underneath, that's not the stone, that's glow from the stone that is happening, even cast onto the yellow diamonds that run through the middle of this bridge. So you're getting, that's actually a bridge setting. I know it's not that super wide bridge. It doesn't have the gold that goes from one top end to the other, but it's still that bridge concept where just the yellow diamonds are going to go right down the middle and through. Then that's carried through with that double halo, also having the yellow and the white diamonds. But 102 total weight and diamond weight here. We're so excited to have this, and it really dresses it up to have the yellow. We'll see later some 9 carats that have individual yellow diamonds, but they're a little more pricey. So this is a way to still get a super elite. Bet you don't have anything like it already, right? Even if you've been collecting the blue wing block Ds, and oh, we have so many collectors, and thankfully we've, I think, made it affordable enough to where you can collect a few if you want a couple of different looks. But this might be a departure for you, whether it's that more casual vibe because it's not a gigantic stone. Every bit the amount of color you expect and want, all the neons are there. So that's all there. You still get that. But it's so, so incredibly important to get this size where it's also going to open up an affordability level that we haven't had for you as well, which I think is very, very exciting. So if you'd like it, and it's still supposed to be $29.99, don't get me wrong. We're going to blow it out right now. Comes as is because it's the yellow and the white. So you want to pair those up. Yellow diamonds best set in the yellow gold, white diamonds in the white gold. That's how it goes. But then you've got a better value than even $29.99 coming your way. I hope you're on the lines early. That's been the treat, really the trick today, and really been the key to the show. So that's where, again, I would really recommend you dial in as soon as you can here because it's not even going to be $19.99. This is a beautiful way to get the 2 tones of gold, so that way it goes with everything. There's a versatility here that you wouldn't normally see, by the way, so keep that in mind, right? Yellow and white, so if you're trying to pair it up to all your other jewelry, this is probably going to work with your platinum, your sterling, your yellow and your white, metals of all kinds, and then you've got that beautiful blue wing block D with a lot of red coming through. I hope you can see it at home. And then it's not even $19.99. So remember, this is super rare because we don't have anything else in this size in a ring. The only way to get smaller stones typically up to this point has been through the way of earrings or pendants. Even that's more scarce. So here's what we'll do instead of $19.99 to try and make this affordable as possible. That's really the idea here, and we're going to send it out right now. This is a huge value and a big moment here. We're not even going to do $1,500. It is the most affordable tanzanite ring we have. It's giving you a size you have asked for and begged for and pleaded for that we just don't usually have. Here it is on the hand for you, which is going to be that, remember, yellow and white. Isn't that pretty on? Just, we always debate this. We do it with the gold all the time. Do you get your tanzanite in the blue wing block D? Do you get it in yellow or do you get it in white? No issue and no choice to make here because you get everything all wrapped into one, which I think really just is, it just means you're going to wear this and grab this a million times over. And it's not $1,599. It's not $15. It's not $14.99. And here's the deal. We're not even going to do that. It's a major value. You're still getting well over a carat in diamonds. You've got the yellow and the white stays as is. So the only thing we need to know is what size for what finger you're going to wear it on. And yes, we'll do that for free too. And it's not $14.99. First caller only. Let's make this easy. And you've not seen a ring like this. I'm going to make it $1,399 to the very first caller. That's it. You've not seen anything. We're bringing it here at the very tail end. And later we're going to the opposite end of the spectrum. We're going to the 9 carat plusers. That'll be later, and that's a value too. But obviously 2 very different animals as far as who's wearing them and who's looking for what. So if that's what you've been looking for, it's been so long since we've really had anything like this at all. The inventory as far as collection of stones that we have to work with, gone. So this is your chance to pick it up. And then don't forget, we're going to be getting those stud earrings. Is anybody excited about big princess cut diamond studs? We've never had them before. We've done teeny tiny diamond stud earrings. I know they sold out. We're going to go to one of our bigger earrings we've ever brought. There have only been a couple of times we've had 2-carat studs. They've been with cushions and rounds. And they've also been $7,000 at minimum. Some were even more. They were either $99.99 or $69.99. That was the two we've ever had. I mean, I can remember them because there were only two. We have 144s today in princess cuts. Wait till you see them. Very, very limited. So we'll probably do those. You know what? We'll wait. We'll do them in exactly half hour. How about top of the hour, 11 o'clock Pacific? We'll do the princess cut studs, and we'll make that really simple and easy. Let me know on the tanzanite. All right, yellow and white diamonds there, and then let's go ahead and move to our Imperial, because lately we've been putting some of these Imperials on a major discount, and that doesn't even look like Imperial. It's kind of like, again, wait a minute, we had a tanzanite looking like a Paraiba. Now we have an Imperial topaz looking like a Padbarasha. What gives today? It's the exotic day. And it's item number 112-1634. Check this out. And I'm always a fan of this mounting because it looks like it has built-in ring guards. Kind of looks like you started with a solitaire and then you added something, but that's not something you had to do. It's all built in as one. But you do see here how it's constructed. So it's still almost like a bridge, the way the main body of the ring, which is, think of it like a typical ring that's got the halo around your center stone there, but then diamonds lining the top and the bottom of the piece. And this one is in rose now, but good news, you don't have to leave it that way. So if you want to really make those pinks stand out, you can get it in the white gold. The pinks and the orange and those beautiful blends of colors together are going to stand out even more so in the white gold. You can do yellow gold if you want. That would almost be maybe bringing out a little more of the golden hues of the stone, because really this is normally and only purely golden stone, yellowy or a little orangey yellow. That's just not what you have here. It's something totally different. That's what makes it rare. And for those of you going, so it's a big deal, they just heated it a little more. That's all. Nope. If that were the case, I think every Imperial topaz in the world would look like this. If you could just sort of order it up that way, or if there was anything you could do to actually create that stone in that color, it would be done. This is why there's such a thing, and for those of you wondering, there's such a thing that you see out and about, especially on TV and in jewelry stores a lot, called pink topaz, right? And you might see that word topaz and go, oh yeah, I've seen that. That's that pink topaz, and I've had that, and it's cheap, and it's all, that's a coating. Pink topaz, have you ever seen mystic topaz? There's other topaz out there, and a lot of them, they'd either have tremendous heating, like blue topaz, all has heating, or there's those other types of varieties that are, yes, very, very affordable, not even considered really a gem per se, because they may start as a natural gem, but it's such an enhancement that's really changing it. It's because you've actually got just a coating over it. I mean, you can literally sit there and scratch off the coating, and over time that does happen as you wear it. That is not what we're looking at for those of you that go, oh, it's kind of pink, and I see the word topaz. This is not pink topaz like you're used to. It's actually, in turn, one of the most exotic stones in the world, because Imperial topaz has only had one source historically. That's it. It's in Brazil. It's a mine called Ouro Preto. And this is the mais fino material because, and it's all unheated, by the way. So let's just make sure we all understand that fact, is that every Imperial, from the yellows to the more goldens to the honey colors to when you get these really intense pinks, they are all unheated. So they're natural, pure through and through. That is why when you see these remarkable stones that look more pink than they do golden, suddenly it becomes even more rare, because that happened via Mother Nature and nothing else. So you've got 72 points on the round, a halo and diamonds around it, top and bottom. Here's what it looks like on. It's a really, for being a wider ring, tapers in the back to a standard, so you really have an ease of wear. But remember when I told you we've been discounting Imperials? And discounting them because they are some of the most expensive stones we have? Well, it's happening again right now. This was $49.99 because A, it's also not just the ideal color. It's got that gorgeous round cutting. There's a lot of gold weight to this ring. Feel free to look past the rose gold. If you don't love rose gold, if it's not your favorite, it does look beautiful with the stone. But if it's not your gold color, try to imagine it in the white or the yellow, because we're going to do that for you. If you'd like to, say the word, not a big deal. But it's not even $49.99 or $2,500. Take a look at it again close up, and we'll show you what we can do here to make this really easy. And they've all been going lately. Even my big stones, my 2 carats, my 3 carats, they've all been going out the door because we have been making a conscious effort here to really take prices way, way down, lower than they've ever been, to try and make this stone that is normally, basically, it's in museums only. That's auction houses or museums, which probably not the normal way you and I are shopping for our gemstone jewelry, right? We're probably, you can't shop the museum, except the replica's in the gift shop on the way out, right? That's always fun, but that's a replica. And then you've got the auction houses, which, you know, for the most part, you got to be invited to those and credit checks and all that stuff. And then you're paying a lot of money for Imperial topaz like this. Instead of $2,500, we're not doing that. It's not $2,000. It's not $19.99. This is a pure, beautiful, pinky golden, and it's a round. It is stunning. Take a look at it, and we'll do even better than 19, 18, 17. I am on a price discount rampage, and it's going to happen all day. And it's not $17 or $16.99 either, and there's more gold than that should ever represent at $16.99. We're actually going lower than that. We'll make it $1,599 for that Imperial, and you can have one of the rarest stones in the world that is completely natural. This is that super exotic, so rare it had to be replaced on the birthstone list. It was originally November, and they had to replace it with citrine because nobody could get Imperial topaz. That was the topaz that birthstone charts reference when you talk about November originally. But that all had to be replaced with a lookalike stone, which was citrine, because remember, most of the Imperial out there is a golden, orange, yellow. So this is a totally different animal, all from one source. I mean, it's just rarity on rarity. And I get it. We think about tanzanite. When we hear one source, we probably think first about tanzanite. Well, that's because it's a household name and everybody has it at this point. Like every jewelry store is going to have tanzanite. It's become really popular. It's been marketed to the hilt, right? The reason this is probably lesser known is because when it is as rare as it is, not everybody's got it. It's very tough to find anywhere. So that's where, again, it may not get like the love or the attention or the market. People are not going to spend marketing money on something they don't have. And so that's where, again, this is more lesser known. It kind of flies under the radar of exotic stones because nobody's really got it. We are not just bringing it, we're bringing that top quality material in the round. So let me know if you'd like that one. And then we're going to be we are now 24 minutes away from those stud earrings. I may just even give you a little heads up here because if you're going, I don't know what a princess cut is, but it sounds kind of fancy because, you know, princess, royalty, queens, crowns, oh my goodness, what could it be? Look at the princess cut studs. I'm going to flash them for you so you know fully what to expect when that top of the hour arrives here, because this is a first of its kind for us and we could not be more thrilled. I personally am more thrilled with the value than anything. It's exciting to have them. You could ask any amount of money for these. Those are the princess cut studs and they're huge. Coming up, they are so pretty. They're wild. So that's going to be on the way for you. And then we've got yellow diamonds too, big ones and small ones. We got everything in yellow diamonds today. And we also have some really special Paraíba earrings that are drops with big stones and a great discount that are going to make these fly. So these are the most expensive earrings that we had in Paraíba. And I say had because they've been marked down. We have literally teeny tiny little studs with little light saturated stones that cost more than this earring right here. So I would say if you are a Paraíba lover, take a good look because we have not just given this is my color. This is my favorite color in Paraíba, hands down. No question about it. It shows off the most neon when you have that little like 60-40 green to blue. They get the most, it's a more pronounced neon when you have that color ratio and saturation. And you're seeing them here. So stunning. Let me show them at the very same angle here. I know it's going to be tough for them to face up to the camera here at first glance, but we'll show them in all the different lights. This is one of what I would call really a spearminty blue-green. It's very intense. It's very bright. And they have this great diamond setting to them where, yes, it's a drop. Not huge. This isn't like an oversized 3-inch drop earring or anything, but it is a beautiful drop with big diamonds. So let's start with 111 4543. That is going to get us going here on a one-of-a-kind pair of earrings. And forgive me that the second one in the background is not going to be as focused as the first one because we can't focus on two things at once. Well, I can, but the camera can't. So here we go with our carat 47 total weight. And then you've got 84 points in the marquise cuts, which is pretty much that beautiful, almost floral, vertical floral you have draping down, but those are big diamonds at the top too. Bezel set diamond rounds, that's 5 points each, 10 points total, 94 points overall in your diamond weight in a post and butterfly backing. Staying in the white gold, they've been $99.99. That's why I say they were the most expensive Paraíba earrings. Now they're not, because we're just bringing the price down, making it easy, making it affordable. It's go time. And it's not every day you see a Paraíba earring option. There aren't that many of them out there that can match up like this. Yes, go ahead, Tim. Did you get the? Oh, okay. Good. Thank you. With the yellow? Yeah. Thank you so much. And then let's see, somebody's hopefully getting our Imperial. And then I'm going to show these on the hand and measure them and try them on and do all that good stuff, as always. But look at how beautiful this is from a distance. It's going to keep all those diamonds facing out to the world. A great look here that you see. See what I mean about not oversized? Let me get that post situated here. So they're straight up and down. That's how they're going to look. What a pretty, pretty teardrop shape overall. Just the fact that it's almost like a chevron that's created by these marquise here that are lined up, creating that chevron, leading right into that point of that pear shape. That's good. And then you've got that really special round at the top. There's your post. It's going to have a butterfly backing with it. I will put one on for you momentarily. This is not going to be $99.99. There's a reason I'm bringing these out in the first hour, and that is because they are ridiculously affordable. These aren't just like, oh, that's a good deal. No, no, this is a great, great value. One of our best we've had, if you're asking me. It is really, truly unusual to have that color, that stone, that matching everything. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring you a big value right now. We've only got, obviously, one pair. So that's going to be where I need you on the lines quickly. I'm going to have to hold these up. They're too heavy and earring to, I don't mean they're heavy, but they're too heavy to just balance in my ear. Hold one up so you get that size reference, which I think is so, so important. And then you'll see here what they look like from a distance away. There you go. So that's what they're going to look like as they drape down the ear. So you can see, just again, gives you a little point of reference there for the size that you're seeing and that beautiful color that just will not stop glowing. That's the thing. I'm in a lower light here. You see the glow the stone gives you. I mean, it's a powerful blue-green combination. Only because it's got the courtesy of that beautiful copper content. The copper content is what allows it to get that neon color. No other tourmalines really do that. You have to have that copper element for that to happen. So let's go back up close and let's give you a huge value on them. They stay in the white gold, so no decision to make, no sizing needed, of course, being an earring. And they're not even $4,999. And it's not the kind of thing you should be dropping half off when something is as rare as this is. Usually the values go one way in Paraiba. The pricing goes one way, and that only way they can go is up. The prices get higher on Paraiba. They always have, never smaller. So this is kind of unusual what we're doing here, but you know, there comes a point where when a piece has been here a certain amount of time, it can't just take up permanent residence here. It would rather be at one of your homes and on your ears. And instead of $49, they're not even going to be $4,500. A beautiful match pair. Think about it. You're getting 3/4 of a carat thereabouts in each stone, and they are $3,999 only. So a mega value right there. And only one pair, and those diamonds are huge. I mean, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 20 of the marquise cut in total through the pair. Yes. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Is that the same Deborah that was shopping earlier in the show or a different one? Okay, yeah, I think there was a Deborah earlier who got the kunzite, I want to say. I wonder if it was the same one. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you to our Deborah or Deborahs who are shopping today. Was it? Oh, different. Okay. So thank you. So Imperial Topaz just went as well. And then the earrings are next to go. No doubt about that. And then we'll see who's got them. Congratulations. We do have some of the big tanzanite drops today. I've got some 1166 for you. Huge ruby is here. We have a 209 in the Burma category, which I love. And then we've even got a really big yellow diamond. 251 is our yellow diamond in a fabulous bridge. Speaking of rubies, there's even a ruby bangle bracelet today. That's pretty special. Big ruby bracelet. It's got 5 rubies, so really nice individual stones all matching. And at the top of the hour, 17 minutes and 30 seconds away, we will bring out the princess cut diamond studs. And they're big. They're not 1 carat total weight. They're carat 44 total weight. So you're getting almost 3/4 of a carat in each. Let me just give you a quick little wheel opportunity here. We got 3 great pieces that are last of its kind. And, well, they're always one-onlys. And the Paraiba earrings for the moment are here. Let's take a look, though. Start with the rare in that beautiful 2-color Windsor sapphire. Then we stay in the corundum category and give you ruby. And then this is awfully pretty. That is a corner ruby in a round with pink and white diamonds. Now, I know this is a pretty fancy wheel. Some of you might say it's a little fancy for Saturday morning, but remember, your jewelry is whenever you want to wear it. Just wear your jewelry that you love, and this is a really high-end way to get exotics. Why? Ruby, first of all, being marquise cut, super unusual. Look at the Windsor, 50-50. Not this really glaring difference between the two colors. They're more tonal, but it's more of a lavender blue at the top, and then it's more of a true, almost like a tanzanite purple blue at the bottom. This is just one of the rarest stones in the world here and around. That's corner rupine, but it's got the pink and the white diamonds around it. So very, very special in every respect there on that ring. And this trio is going to be quick to go because it's whatever. First of all, you can change colors on gold here. I wouldn't on the corner rupine. I think with the rose and the white, you're looking at the perfect combination there. So I would really consider keeping the left side just as it is. But the ruby, change it. The Windsor, change it. Whatever you want to do. But this is where you've got some serious value headed your way. Look at that Windsor. That's so rare. Remember, one source in the world, not for sapphires, but for that particular variety of sapphire because of the duality of the color. It's only happened in Tanzania. So remember that. Then we've got our corner rupine here with the pink and the white diamonds. And then we're going to show you what we can do on a very bright, that is a super high clarity ruby. And they don't like to be cut in anything but ovals. So when you do get something that's anything else, it's considered a fancy exotic cut. That's exactly what that ruby is, a fancy exotic cut in a marquise. So excited about this, but you look at that wheel, and if you're like me and you know jewelry, you're going, that's probably a $4,500 wheel on a good day. What are we going to do now? We're taking them down. Have you seen the affordability that's been happening in the last 44 minutes all across the board as far as designs, varieties, rarities, stones, colors? But this is where some of our best values are right here and now. You don't have to pay even, I know, $4,400. Actually, one of those up there started at more than $4,499. So there's a high-end wheel that we're looking at. Not going to stop me from giving you the price of a lifetime, the discount of a lifetime to make sure they go. That's the key here. They've all got to go. They all will go, changing the color on any one of them. So even if you wanted to transfer that corner rupine out to all yellow or all white or all rose, you can do it. I'm recommending strongly the two-tone there, but do what you wish, do what you want. It's not even going to be 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, or 1. Now we're talking about value. This is what makes a Saturday exciting. This is what gives you the opportunity to shop even the rarest of the rare like this. It's not going to be even $9.99 for the rings. This would be a prime opportunity to take 2 or 3 of the options and just stock up. It's not even $899 per ring. Let me know which one is your favorite. Is it the corner rupine with the pink and the white? Is it that rare cut marquise, which gives that ruby more look than it weighs? Or is it that crazy rare Windsor sapphire with 2 different colors of sapphire that are essentially zoned in the same stone in order to give you that incredible look? Yet it's clean, yet it's unheated, so it didn't get any help. Remember, you didn't have the chance to give it any heating to help burn off inclusions. It's all natural. These Windsor sapphires always are. So all that, and we have nobody for $899. Well, I'm going to make it even better for you. We'll make them $888 while they last, and we'll give them 60 seconds. Then we got to go. It's a lot of show today. We got a lot of jewelry to get to. We probably, I hope we'll have a request at some point today as well that we can help you out with. And go ahead, Tim. Let's talk about the Windsor sapphire. I'm going to bring up the item number for you. It's 112-0337, and then I'll try it on. It's in white, yellow, or rose, of course, and that is, if I hold it up to your eye level, you see a little more of the split there. You see how it's 50-50, more of a purple blue, and then you've got a more blue purple, right? It's kind of like, again, that more tonal look, but it's an emerald cut, it's an 81 pointer, and it's 81 points in diamonds. So it's your 81-81 ring. And that is special. You can change the gold. Here's what it looks like on. Classic styling, of course, but you're getting into a rare variety of sapphire, that's for sure. And there is only one, Tim, so if you like it, we'll get you first dibs, and then we'll see what else we have questions about here on this wheel. Which one? Ruby next. All right, Ruby's coming up on the hand next. It's 1120933. That's the marquise. This will be a 50-point marquise. Does look bigger because of the elongation of that cutting. Here's the ruby on the hand for you. It looks cool. This reminds me a lot of our famous raindrop ring. Just the way it's designed, it's not exactly the same, but it's got some details top and bottom. It's got a little bit of texture through the bars you see that actually hold the diamonds, which are bezel set, but textured. Isn't that pretty how it sits up too? It's a little bit higher off the hand. So it really looks important. It looks completely designer and well made, and it is. And it's going to be $888 for the ruby, also a gold colored change option for you. So we'll take a look here, and then we'll show you, of course, the corner rupine, which is just rare. I mean, it's just rare. And for those of you going, I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to buy it. Well, it's one of the rarest stones on planet Earth, and it also comes out of Tanzania. Did you get the Windsor? Wins is available then. So wins is available for one caller. All three are available. Let me know. We'll give it 30 final seconds. Then we're on our way. $888. All right. So $4,500 pieces and up. And now they're $888. And they all got to go. They should go. They need to go. And that's why they're here at a discounted price. This price that you have on the screen is not reflective of the quality or what even went into this. We are the manufacturer, which people are always amazed to hear because, you know, it's not typical in the jewelry world to have the place where you buy it be the place that created it. Jewelry is usually a multi-step process. It goes through a lot of hands. There's, you know, one group that'll do the mountings and one group does the stones and everything's mass produced and everything's, you know, changing hands a lot, and then everyone's making their markup along the way. This is very different. It's a different way to shop when you're literally coming direct to the source of the stones, number one. The stones are our own, and then the pieces are all designed, created, everything is done in-house. So it is why you save so much money. But that I point out because when you're at $888 for any one of those three pieces, it's under our own cost. We know what it costs to make them because we made them. And yet we are literally sub-cost to get them out the door here today. So that's how we take a look here one last time. We'll see if anything's gone. Giving away jewelry, giving away jewelry. That's what Saturday's about. That's what the weekends are about. That's what we do, giving it away, making sure we make the most of our Saturday time together, showing you some really cool opportunities in 10 more minutes, and we'll show you those stud earrings coming up. And if you have requests, get them in. Is there something you want to see? Something in particular? Something kind of just a general request you have? We're always happy to help with those, and we hope we can. Big tansy earrings are here, and we've got a couple pieces available, the Paraiba earrings, and then two pieces, which not a coincidence, the first two I showed you, and they're here. So let me show you here what we have left. So if you joined us a little bit late and you were a little tardy to the Saturday party here, let me show you what we have. This is going to be, I'll keep the Windsor, I'll keep the ruby, and I'll definitely keep the corner ruby. And this is the indicolite we had earlier, and this is the opal we had earlier. So if you did just tune in a little bit late because you were still out Saturday doing whatever it is people do on a Saturday morning or afternoon, and you were out and your shopping time is now, let me show you what we have from earlier with the indicolite on one side and the opal on the other. And that's going to be where you get a choice of. Those are each $888. So it's kind of like, you see, it's kind of like a continuation of that wheel, which we still have all three. So I guess I could just put the corner ruby back up and the ruby back up, and we can put that Windsor back up because all of these pieces are $888, and that's quite a wheel. So let's get them out of here before the top of the hour gets here. That way we'll start fresh with the big top of the hour with the studs, and we'll continue to get everything at home and everything up here one only. So let me know which one you like, and we'll help you out. And if you have any questions or want to see the graphics, obviously, I know we can't put up 5 graphics at once, so this is why we put all the rings up. You tell us where to go. We can bring that up and show it to you on the hand as well. But everything up there is $888. So just wanted to recap those 2 items that we had early, and then the only thing else left from the show entirely in 51 minutes would be the Paraiba earrings. So those are a little more, but still they're here, and they should be something that go today. So let's find out if we have anybody thinking about the opal. Is incredible. I'll tell you, for 82 points in diamonds and an opal that looks like that. I'm in the business. Opals are not usually my thing. I'm not a fan of them typically. I love that opal. So if you're in the same boat, because most people don't like opals unless they're really, really, really good. I mean, who wants a stone that just sits there and looks like milk that's gone bad? I mean, that's what they usually look like, right? Anywhere else, that's what an opal looks like. Looks like, oh, somebody left the milk sitting out for 3 weeks. It's not a great attractive stone until you start to see lightning ridge material that's hand plucked to be the best out there. And that's what that is in that bridge in the back right. And then we've got Windsor sapphire, I mean, some super rare here on the right side. And then you've got indicolite in the middle, corner ruby in the back left, and then that gorgeous marquise cut ruby. Let's get them gone, 60 final seconds, and then we'll figure out something else to show you before our studs come out. But the studs are really limited. They're going to be here probably 30 seconds. I mean, if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, I'll get to show them for 30 seconds. They're not going to be long for the world because they are priced so well. And don't forget about the Paraiba earrings. Yeah. Yes. No, hardness? Oh. Oh, yeah, density. That would be density. If they're talking about, does the carat weight add up? Are they thinking about just using the mounting, throwing the corner ruby out and putting a diamond in it? Because yes, they are about the same density. Yeah, very similar. And this corner ruby, by the way, is a 21 pointer round. So it's right here. That's the 21 pointer in the middle. So yeah, it would be about a 1/4 carat diamond look. Yes, no question. Hardness, it's also got plenty of durability. It's not as hard as a diamond, nothing is. And you've got an 8.5 on the corner grouping. So plenty wearable for every day as well. So thanks for the questions. That's a good one. Yeah, it's going to be similar density. That just means when a stone is less dense, it tends to look bigger than what it weighs. You know, it'll give you a bigger face value. And certain stones, there are some stones like zircon that actually look smaller than what they weigh because they're more dense. And then most of the other stones are really, there's some real anomalies out there, but most stones are going to be pretty much on par with each other. They have pretty similar enough densities to just look visually to the eye like they do if in other categories. Okay, so coming up, my whole trio plus 2 are here. Not 80, it's an unlucky price today. Is it just, yeah, is it a weird price today? Anyway, it's all just under cost. So I hope if you're looking at them going, something's up with those because that's way too low a price, that's just the way I'm doing it today just to make sure pieces go. So that's what we have left from the show so far, including the earrings, which those Paraíba earrings will not last the day. Trust me when I tell you, when word gets out that TVON had a pair of Paraíba drop earrings for under $4,000, they're going to be gone. So last look at the wheel because we have 5 minutes left till our top of the hour, and I know we're all getting ready for studs, but only 2 of you are going to be able to get the studs. So there are 2 people watching today that are going to get the huge, largest princess cuts we've ever had. So yeah, that's going to be very limited, but they're here, and so we'll show them. And then we do have a Paraíba later that's a 1/2 carat. We have a brand new diamond band. And just when you think, well, everyone's got a diamond band, but it's always the best seller because we all need a good one. That's coming up. It's brand new and it's designed today. So we'll see that. Fawn Diamond is here. Paraíba, Mandarin Garnet, Ruby Bangles. You tell me what you want to see and I will once again take those off the screen. If anybody's looking for a massive yellow diamond, we have one. It's a 2 carat 51 and it's got a few extra diamonds around it. That's not a 251 total weight, which would be a nice ring. It's a 251 center. Then it has 52 points in yellow and 95 points in white. So overall, it's 398 in overall diamonds, in a bridge, and I don't think anybody can afford it if it's in retail. But definitely somebody can afford it today because it's marked down. So we have a very, very special opportunity to get 1120812. Just want to let you know it's here. I don't want to scare you away. This is not going to be the typical fare for today, as we've already seen for an hour gone by. But it's going to be a really special way to get a yellow diamond if that's what you've been seeking. If Santa didn't get you one and you're kind of going, oh, I don't know if I'm ever going to own a big yellow diamond and I'd like to have the largest. And a lot of people ask me all the time, I want a 6 carat, I want a 5 carat, I want a 4. We don't have anything like that. This is the largest besides one. So this is it. It's an 812 item number. It's 398 of spectacular diamonds. Yes, it's a bridge. So you get some extra details here in the way it's built and created. And you see how it just levels and levels and levels up. And that's a really special ring. So just letting you know it's here and it's no longer $39,999. So we do have that. Something to consider if you're looking for a big yellow diamond. We can give it away today. And that's the beauty of it. And instead of waiting, because we have 3.5 minutes till our studs get here, which already we're getting busy on the phone lines. And you know what? I would have a feeling just, you know, knowing my fellow shoppers out there like I do, those callers, our phone lines just got really busy. That's because we're like 3 minutes away from the top of the hour. No doubt you're already saying, reserve the diamond earrings for me because they're never here. So we're going to have those coming up. Wait 3 more minutes. I'm going to blow this out first. Why not? Why wait? See, I'm not the kind of gal that says, let's wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, and then let's just sell it at the very end. I just want to give you the price right now. Your time is valuable. You're here because you want values. That's the only reason you're here. You're here because you like jewelry and you want an unbelievably good value. These are all natural diamonds, including the massive yellow in the center. And nothing is going to be normal about this value because $39,999 is where it's supposed to be. Not retail, not wholesale, but right here on this show. Yeah, our phone lines are backed up. I think it's probably everybody getting ready for the studs. I do think that's the case here, which we will have at exactly the top of the hour. So we got 2.5 minutes, but this one's going first because it's under $10,000. $99.99. When was the last time you saved $30,000 on anything? Anything. Where can you save $30,000? You just did off of our TVON price on a huge yellow diamond ring. Remember, just shy of 4 carats. Let me try it on. This is the yellow diamonds that are as bright all the way through as the center stone is, so it's a perfect match. Oh, it's a teeny tiny little size right now, darn it. I am not going to get that over my knuckle, but you know what? I mean, I can, but then I'll never get it off. So that's going to be one that I know we're going to sell it. I better make sure I can get that off my hand for you. But let me show it here, what it's going to look like generally size-wise against the hand here, just so you can see. That's going to give you the same kind of perspective there, how that's going to look from a distance away. It's flashing. It's firing. It looks good. But it's also not even $99.99, so giveaway, yeah, it's what we're doing all day today. We have 2 hours left. Take a look at this up close, and let's get you a better value than even $9,500. I'm just blowing it out, $9,499, and then we're going to go ahead and get to our top of the hour, which we have now. Ooh, we have a minute. Is that now, Allison? What did you just take? Oh, she's calling for which? Okay, this one. All right, so $94.99. We're verifying on this one, and then we'll see what's going out from that wheel. Or maybe we have some new requesters that are dialing and getting ready for the studs, because we've had a lot of new registers and a lot of new shoppers lately. Yes? That's what I figured. Who's that? Hi, Vicki. She's ready. Princess cuts? She like a princess cut diamond? We have not had these in studs since we had little teeny tiny ones. We had, what were they, 20, I want to say 28 points. It was the only other time we've had princess cut diamond studs. Even 2 carats and even 1 carat studs, we don't have all that often. So I'm really excited, just like you, Vicki. I'm excited about these, and she's got the right idea. So it's 30 seconds away. I'm going to bring them on out. We're going to just get to them because I know these are going to be limited, and obviously that's the struggle. It's better that they're here than not. But with such a limitation on what we have here quantity-wise, and I know these are going to sit a little different on the wheel because it's a larger earring, so I'm going to have to move them around a little bit so you can see the beauty of them. But they are princess cuts, and they are big, and it's 112-2902. So we've been talking about this since we came on the air because I have never had anything like this, and I'm not talking about just TVON. But for those of you that have been shopping, we've been hanging out for 21 years on TV together, never have I had anything like this. This is a princess cut stud, which is a size that is very unusual. So 2 ways to wear it, starting with 112-2902. They are a carat 44 in total weight here. So just about a carat and a half total. Kind of puts us in that unusual size category because usually studs are either, well, they're either teeny tiny, or they're 1 carat total, or sometimes, rarely, we've had a couple of 2 carat sizes in total weight here. Now, I invite you to dial in because I know I get all the hate mail about, oh my gosh, why didn't I get in on my deal? I've already had it today. So I'm sorry that we are limited on quantity, but I try to give you as much advance notice as I can always because I hate missing out too. I am a shopper just like you are, and shoppers unite. I know how sickening and how gut-wrenching it can be to miss out on items, especially ones that are this difficult to procure, especially ones that are going to be nowhere else at this price. And that would be tragic. So I want you to call in early if you're even thinking about them. They are VS Princess Cut studs, by the way. Each one at least 72. I know that there are 2 pairs here and one is a little larger. So the smaller is a carat 44. I'm holding them so you can see them upright to see the flash and how I want you to really scrutinize. And then I'm going to show you the other one. But look at the corner prongs and the way they're set. Because it's a princess cut, you don't set it in the typical way of a round. A little itty bitty flimsy prong won't do it. It's got cornered prongs. So you can wear them squared off in the ear or you can tilt them and wear them more pointed. It's totally up to you. So that's why I'm really showing you. It's a centered post. It's going to have a butterfly backing. Talk to your operators if you want to switch them out to screwbacks. We can do that custom. It's white or yellow only. So you do have an option on the gold color, but just white or yellow, the classics. And do you see how there is a basket around it, but that's not a bezel? It's the cornered prongs to really make it almost like a bezel setting though, because there's going to be nothing to catch on anything with the corner prong the way it is. If that was just a little prong, it's not stable enough to hold a stone this size. So now I'm going to set this one down here. And yes, it's a little different look when you see it straight up because it's leaning, but that's kind of your face up view. These are VS stones. I'm going to hold the other one up for you as well, and then you're going to get a chance to own them. But operators, if you do confirm that you have a pair, please let me know because once again, things have been going like crazy already today and we don't want anyone to miss out. Now, I've only got the couple pairs, so that's the problem here. White or yellow is your choice. I'm going to show them before I do anything else. Before I get to the price, I want you to have all your questions answered. So I want you to see them from a distance away because this is not a size we typically have. Each stone is just under a 3/4 carat stone. They're basically right around 3/4 carat. It's 72 points at least for each. Let me just grab this one and show you from a distance away. I would personally wear it just at an angle like this. I think that's the best way. It just also gives you a little more height and a little more look to the size. So a little more sizable looking when you do it that way, but it's totally up to you. I'm going to throw in the ruler here so you can see that and get an idea of what that looks like. They are, if you set them this way, they're going to be over 1/4 of an inch. If you have them just completely like standard squared off, they're going to be 1/4 of an inch, which I'll show you. Then I want to pop one on the ear for you. So there you can see they are still a little bit over 1/4 inch, but just again, do you want more height? Do you want more pointed look or not? That's all just in how you put it on. I'm going to show you on, and then I was doing some scouting here. Scouting, I sound like I'm back in my sports days. I was doing scouting, otherwise known as comparison pricing when you're shopping for jewelry, and I was looking at princess cuts. I got to be honest, couldn't find any carat and a half total weights. I either found some, well, most of them were a 1/2 carat and under in princess cuts. None of them were VS. Well, that's pretty typical, and that's what they look like from a distance. So if you wanted to stack them up the ear, I think you could. You know, about a 3/4 carat in each ear. I think you can stack them if you want to. Here's what we're going to do on value, 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 value. Do we have anybody thinking about them besides Vicki over there? Anybody else thinking about them? They're going to fly very quickly, operators. You'll have to let me know when you're getting a pair for sure so that we will know when they're completely sold out, which is going to take a matter of moments. But I was scouting the 1/2 carats. The 1/2 carats were all sitting around 2,500 for, again, not VS stones. They were SI at best. And then I found some 1 carats. The 1 carats were $7,200. They were also not VS. These are. And then I did find, it was a very high-end store, I found a 2 carat. You had to order them. It said it'd be 9 weeks at minimum to get them. And they were 2 carats, and they were $38,000. So also, really, again, not VS. That's where this is important. You're getting spectacular VS quality. It's why we're so limited. So let's take another look at them close up. Remember, yellow or white gold. I'm going to keep on holding them up so you can see them face up, because when they're this big squared off style and they're larger, they kind of sit and lean a little bit on this wheel. So I really want you to see how magnificent they are. But they're really special stones, and they're really well done. And we are not looking, our original price here is $79.99. I'll tell you why that's good. When I've had similar earrings, they've been a minimum of $7,000. They weren't, though, the same. They were rounds. I've had 2 carat rounds. By the way, keep in mind the princess cut looks a little bit bigger than a round because of the squared off point. Because the squared off nature of a princess cut, they look a little larger. So in other words, if you had the exact same size, let's say you had a carat 44 in round brilliance, they don't give you as big a look overall as a princess cut will because you have that squared off style. So they just present differently in the ear. They're not $79.99. You know this when we've seen, and I've never had anything carat 44, but when they're either 1 carat or 2 carat, they are crazy money because they are bigger stones, bigger diamonds. Diamonds are not expensive because most diamonds are not high quality. There, I said it. Diamonds are expensive when you start to get into big sizes in big quality. That's when they get expensive. Like 72-point princess cut VS stones that are near colorless, that's when diamonds are expensive. Diamonds can be a couple dollars a carat, but they're commercial grade diamonds. They're basically used to cut other diamonds. Then as you get into gem quality, as you get into really wearable, custom, beautiful, high-end design styles like what we do, that's when, again, the most comparable pair I found was almost $40,000. Where do you even get something like this? The opportunity is now. You've got a money-back guarantee, so if you do think, because if you're newer and you go, well, that price is just too good. I know the diamond world inside out, and that price is too good. If that is your narrative inside, make sure you try them because we're going to wow you every time with our values. It's not just quality, it's quality first. Then we find a way to get you the value of a lifetime. That's what this is. And they're not going to be $79.99. So before you wait to call in later, call in now, give yourself a chance here, and they're not going to be $79, or how about this? This is one of the greatest values I've ever brought to you in diamonds, and that's saying something because there have been a lot of them over the years in diamonds, all different arrays and varieties from loose stones to finished pieces, and these are not even half. $4,000, they're not. This is going to wow everybody, and trust me, it's going to be the deal that everybody's talking about today among 3 hours of deals. It's going to be the one everyone is buzzing about because they're not even $39.99. They're not, and already 1 pair gone. So you've got 1 chance now. If you are, thinking about them, if you haven't dialed in, call me now because there's already, we're down to 1 pair and they're going to be gone before I probably get to the lowest price, which is not $39 or $38 or $37. we're getting pretty comparable to what we see on 1 carat individual, like 1 carat stones where we have 1 carat total weight, 50 points in each year. These are not 50 points. They're bigger than that. And remember that exponential scale that diamonds run on. When you get a little bit bigger in size, they go way up in price. That's how diamonds work. And when you get VS quality in princess cuts in a good amount of gold, because there's that really nice stabilized kind of setting there, that's important too. But they're also not 37 or 36. 3,500 is not going to do it, and we have a lot of busy lines here because obviously, again, if I had my way, I would be able to sell these to my heart content. We'd be on them all day, and we would just keep selling them and keep selling it. I don't have that. I don't have that luxury, and that's the sad part, and I know that's what's hard about shopping here. That's the worst part, is that you just don't have a million options. We don't have enough quantity to go around for the values that we provide. But you know what? If you're quick and you're available, and that's why you're here for these live shows, so that you get the values before everyone else, nobody else, if you miss the live shows, you can't just go online and say, where are those 1 carat 44s? They're not going to be here. And we're not doing 35, 34, 33. I'm making this the deal of a lifetime in diamonds because that's what we're known to do. They're not here every day. I literally was on a call yesterday, specifically spent most of my morning talking about diamonds and what we don't have in diamonds, right? What people need in classics and standards, we would love to bring at our values, but they're not available, they're not attainable. This is the way to get your big diamonds and earrings, and think about Valentine's Day upcoming. Think about treating yourself because I have nothing else like it. I'm going to go even lower than 33, 33. We got the big looks here, and this is such a high-end diamond. Nothing is priced like a princess cut is. It's just a totally different level of diamonds, and it's not going to be $32.99, $31.99, $3,099. This is just value straightforward, and grab them if you can, because they're $2,999, and that's it. So $29.99, and that's already, again, we've got that 1 pair gone and we have 1 pair left. So this is it, guys. Last call, last call, last call. And then we'll give them 60 seconds. They'll probably be completely sold out. I would certainly hope so. That is the value of a lifetime, because we usually would ask that for, yeah, sure, a 1 carat total weight would be an incredible value there. These are so much larger than that. And let me, again, pop them up to your eye level so you can see it. Our wheel tends to have a mind of its own. It tends to shimmy and shake all over the place. But look at how beautiful those are when you see those face up from a distance, and what a deal to get those. Jess, do you have a pair, or anybody got the last pair? All right, so please let me know, because I got to keep track, and when they're gone, and send me out to mines somewhere in some remote location if I got to go find these stones, right? At that kind of value, it's insanely good. So let me know. I think, Allison, you're not getting, you're on something else. All right. Jess, are you on these or something else? Okay. All right. Well, they're going to be here, so that's good. I'm getting a pair. Yay! I have wanted princess cut studs my entire life. And obviously, me being me, I want a little bigger stud. So, yeah, that's just, yeah. So those would be perfect. All right, coming up, last call. Let me go ahead and show you. We have another kind of like it's like a top of the hour back-to-back here. We got something special coming up for you on the way. Happy Saturday, everybody. Glad you're with us today. Let me know if you have any requests, anything we can help you with. But let's get to our diamond band that is brand new. We have something really special here in a beautiful diamond band. I cannot get over that price on those studs. But let's take a look at this. This is a fun one. It's a brand new style. We've done 1,000,001 diamond bands, and yet somehow, some way, still innovating, still bringing you new, still bringing you fun, and this time we give you a lot of gold. It's going to be item number 1122903, and that is a fabulous way. Now, I'm going to tell you, it just stays as is, so it's, yeah, my white gold lovers can go do something else for the next couple of minutes, because this one actually, now, truth be told, there's a little bit of white rhodium underneath where your diamonds are set. But other than that, this ring is going to stay as it is. It's like a beautiful designer scalloped wave texture you have. It almost reminds me of a hammered finish, but it's a little more pronounced. Hammering usually is a thin sheath of gold that then's kind of stamped or hammered out, and it tends to look a little bit chintzy. This really has that beautiful ups and downs, ebbs and flows, waves of gold, but it's really substantial. It really is pretty. It adds a femininity to the design, obviously makes the whole ring wider, and yet really big diamonds running right down the middle, which you see are single individual large stones, totaling 42 points. And it's lovely. It's going to be a nice feel too. If you're somebody who wants a little more substance in your jewelry, you want quality through and through. You're not just looking at the overall look. You want it to feel good, not just look good. You want it to feel like a nice weight. That's what this ring provides. It's 42 points, but again, look at this side to side, all bigger rounds. It's going to go halfway and more. This is to ensure, right now it's a size 6. So the idea here is to give it, even if you get a size 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, it's still going to go halfway or more. That's the beauty of it, because we never want it to be, when it's on the hand, we never want it to be without the diamonds visible. We want them to run at least halfway through the band so that you're always getting the look of diamonds as you wear it. That's important. 42 points, but remember, among bigger stones, meaningful there. And then look at this. This is where you can really see the recessed nature of that center row. The diamonds are set a little under that beautiful scalloped, almost pressed wave design that you get. So it's more substantial. And let's take a look at the inside. And also, why not the depth of the back there? So you can see that this is not a teeny tiny little paper whisper thin band. We just don't do that. I mean, have you looked at fine jewelry outside of TVON? Sometimes it's good to do that just to get a sense of what those standards and basics are that are still elevated here, right? I'm always amazed. I'm in the business, and yet I'm always amazed when I'm out and about with other designers and working with other jewelers and looking at their jewelry and things like you expect the back of a ring to always be the same or look the same or feel the same. And the truth is, most of them just aren't made very well, and they thin it out and carve it out so that it's as little gold weight as possible, because why? Gold is crazy expensive. You can't blame them for that. But that is where details like this that are standards and basics are more impressive, because usually you don't get that. And that's important too. Plus you could stack it. Let's just show it on the hand here, because that's what y'all waiting to see, is how big really is it? And how does that texture look from a distance away? Well, now you're seeing it. And that means, because it's still a nice flat side, you can still stack it up, pair it up with other things, do what you wish. And don't forget, we are just a few minutes away from a 9-carat tanzanite extravaganza, so make sure you're with me, because if you've been following the bluewing pricing of late we've been doing, you know it's got to be seen. So we'll do that. But here's our band, and we'll make it really easy. It's a $999 ring today. Except I'm doing a quick blowout. It's kind of our two-parter of our top of the hour here, following our studs, which I still have a pair left. But here's where you get something really incredible, really important, really substantial, that you could still wear every day as a wedding band. If you want something that doesn't look as basic, a lot of wedding bands are that simple pave. Love it, have it, enjoy it, wear it. If you want something just a little bit, maybe it's an upgrade, maybe you just want it to feel a little more substantial, maybe you want it to be, could be a thumb ring, could be a pinky ring. We're seeing bands be worn in different ways that we don't always think, you know, the standard's always, oh yeah, left ring finger right there. We're seeing bands now, whether they're being stacked down the hand or across the hand, we're seeing different looks in bands. We're taking the classics, we're embellishing them to make them a little different. That's really the trend in jewelry right now. That's exactly what we've done. We've taken a classic band and we've elevated it. And you're getting it all for actually less than $9.99, because we're making the price even better for you. So let's take a look at it, get you a great value here. It's not going to be even $888. I really want to make this top of the hour worthy. So how about this? Not even $799. And when you feel this, you're going to understand why $999 was such an amazing deal. And then when you get it at home and wear it every day, and for years on end, you're going to go, I'm so glad I have a band that looks a little different. It almost looks like you stacked 3 together. It's like you took your diamond band and added a little yellow gold ring guard around either side. And yet, it's not $777. This is brand new today. Just a first time we've innovated a classic diamond band in a while. And still keeping it classic, still everybody could wear it, and you have to take it as is. So we're just needing to know one thing from you. What size do you need? Or maybe the question is, how many do you need? Are you going to stack it? Are you going to get a couple of these? Because it's not even $777. We're going to take it even lower. This was supposed to be $999 today, and that makes a lot of sense. We're taking it to $699 instead. And you get all that detail. You get the look of 3-in-1, that great substance and style, the bigger individual diamonds, which are worth the price of admission there. And $699 gets it to you, and it actually is elevated. You see there's actually white gold or white rhodium running through the middle, and then the rest of the ring is done in the yellow. So it creates that everyday wear with everything two-tone look that we love, and it's $699, and it's very popular already because we crave the classics but obviously classics we might have. So we don't want the classics that we get as new to look like the same old, and that's what this design creates. So $6.99 if you would like it, and that will be it. So good luck. We'll give it a final call. We got 60 seconds left with that one. We still have studs here if you want to grab the gorgeous diamond studs, which are our big carat 44 princess cuts. We would love for you to get a pair of those. If you would like to, white or yellow again, and you still have a chance, and then maybe pair it up with this great diamond band, which we are very busy on the lines for. So just again, limited quantities on everything, so not a lot of time to see any one individual item. And don't forget some pieces here from earlier if you want to ask about those as well. We are going to get on, everything's got to go throughout the day, and we will do that. And don't worry, we worked it out with Goodell. We're not starting any football till after we go off the air. So you're not missing anything. You're not missing any wild card, anything, excitement, or anything like that. So not even tomorrow. I think tomorrow's game, I made a call, and they moved that one to Monday. So there's no interference. No interference. You can shop and then sport. All that with no interruption and no interference and no overlap. So it's all good. And yes, go ahead, Tim. Thank you. Who's getting yours? Donna, hi. Where's Donna calling us from today? Florida. Hey, Donna. I hope it's a lovely day there. I bet it is. And we are celebrating great jewelry today as usual, brightening your Saturday, even if, listen, it's probably okay in Florida. It's pretty bright and sunny and beautiful here and 65 degrees. But for some of you, you may feel like this Saturday needs a little brightening, right? Is it a little cold? Is it a little dreary? Is it a day you need a little pick-me-up? We provide that pick-me-up. I hope we do every day. I hope we do every night and every day and every time we get to hang out together. Yes. Oh yeah, let's try it as a thumb ring. I love that idea. So cool as a thumb ring. Here's what it looks like on the thumb, and a 6 is exactly what I wear on my thumb. I don't know if everyone's that way, but my thumb is about, it's a little larger than my ring finger, but not much. It's about the same. I don't think that's the case for everybody, so don't use that metric necessarily, but that's what it looks like as a thumb ring. And look, it's going to be still full movement there. You want it to sit right there kind of between the two knuckles, and that's what it does. I don't think it's too wide. That's my personal thought. Obviously, I don't have a teeny tiny little hand, but that is a really, I think, good size for something substantial. Let me also just kind of shimmy it on over to the pinky. So if that's something you're considering, you could wear it there. I think that's a really good look. It's still going to sit low profile enough to where it would work on index fingers and pinky fingers, you know, anywhere where you're exposing it a little more, like the outside of the hand. Allison, are you getting one too? Fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody. $6.99 and only as is. So there's no choice to make except the size. And maybe, like I said, if you're going, well, I want one as a thumb ring and I want one for my index finger, and they're two different sizes. Well, $6.99 is partly why we did that, so that you've got an extra savings, $300 off. Now, if I just told you at the beginning of the show that there was going to be a diamond band classic that was new that was $300 off, you'd be intrigued. That's exactly what we ended up doing, so that if you do want to get more than one, if you are gifting, if you want to do one for a little wedding set upgrade or a little Valentine's Day pick-me-up, stop waiting for other people to buy you jewelry. You just get what you love, right? I think a lot of us do that. That's my philosophy. Get the jewelry you love, and we make it affordable where it's guilt-free. You don't have to wait for someone to gift it to you, because nobody's going to know in jewelry what you like better than you, right? Jewelry is very personal. It's very specific, and I think that, you know, as much as we all love receiving a good sentimental jewelry gift, it's nice to, I know what I like, and I'm going to take advantage of that. So that's what we're doing here for you. $6.99, final 60 seconds, then we'll move. We got a lot to do today. If you have requests, get them in. Haven't had any of those yet today. We'd love to help you out with anything you're looking for or thinking about. There is a demontoid here. That's something we haven't been seeing a lot of late. We've got a really gorgeous demontoid, really good one. Excited about that. That's going to be here. Look at this. This is demontoid. It's a flower ring, though. So if you guys are willing to go a little more exotic with your demontoid, we have a flower. Beautiful, pretty, pretty design. I have a huge ruby. Anybody looking for a real high-end ruby that's not going to be $25,000? We've got one. And anything we can bring out. Rubelites are here in earrings. That's more unique. And then I just have one of my best rings, I think, today. Is this really fancy? And it is. It's fancy. It's a fancy piece. It's Paraíba. Let me show this to you. The last time we saw this mounting, I don't know if you guys remember this, but the last time I had this mounting, it was only one time, and it was with a really, really, really important certified pink diamond. Do you all remember that? I think it was only on one time, so it may have been a little bit, yeah, hit or miss. I don't know if you saw it, but it had a really important pink diamond. It sold instantly. It was like $13,000. It was gone. It was like one of those saturated stones. We have decided to bring the mounting, which, yes, has the frills and the fanciful and the, oh, still has pink diamonds. It's got pink diamonds around it. That is just, I think that's perfect. I just think that's the perfect ring. Everything about it is just balanced. There's something really, well, yes, it's a bright, clean, gorgeous Paraíba. And then it's got the pink diamonds. And then it's got these beautiful, I love the points there that are created among this almost floral look here in the centerpiece, the split shank to really keep that, because it's a wider ring when you look at the overall totality of it. I'm thrilled about it being here. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's a really, really important ring. Obviously, this is a designer style that has only come out once before. It only is holding the most important stones in the world. And it's going to be odd number 1122888. Uh-oh, that was that unlucky number earlier. Uh-oh, I hope it doesn't affect my new Paraíba piece, because everything I think I've had for 888 is still here today. So I don't know. It's just a weird number, I guess. But this is in the item number. Let's talk numbers in carat weights, because it's our half carat Paraíba. Exactly 50 points, and that is, do not go, oh, 50 pointer. That's a big stone in Paraíba when you start getting copper-bearing tourmaline that looks like that. Clean as can be, bright, gorgeous neon, and then the pink diamonds, 8 points. The white diamonds, 77 points, including what look like they might be pear shapes, but they're actually still rounds. So all those little points you see at that, basically like 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, you get the idea, right? They're all rounds, but it goes different sizes to make that little extra point that you have. It's incredible. And I think we need to do something a little crazy here, because I got a $16,999 ring on my hands, and I know it's too pretty to stay here. So I just got to get rid of that price, because I haven't sold a $17,000 ring in a while. So it's just, and it's January. So we got to be a little more budget friendly here. I have an idea. I have reservations about it. Yes, Tim, go ahead. Oh, good. Thank you for telling me. Thank you so much. What do you guys think? Now, I know it's not for everybody. It's a pretty fancy ring. Probably not for those of you that are more little classic or casual. It's a fancy ring. It's just, it doesn't mean it's not durable. It doesn't mean it's not wearable. It's fancier. Let me try it on. That's important. Then you'll evaluate. You decide. See? It feels fancy. It feels just, it looks like royalty. It looks regal. It's so overly exciting to look at something that's not your basic, wow, sorry, there's a bright neon happening there from that stone. And what can we do to make this affordable? I know it's a combination that you're going, yeah, nothing. There's nothing you can do to make that affordable. Because look at it. It's a beautiful Paraíba. It's a beautiful pink diamond weight. It's got so much, it's everything. And it's 2 tones of gold too, to get really specific, like, to give it really that nice little extra. Kind of just dresses it up a little bit more. And accentuates the center there. Focuses your eye on the center. Remember that price, $16,999. Remember that price. Remember that price. Because what I'm doing is a very, very, very big departure from where it should be. Let's take a look at it up close. This is so exciting. I mean, we love a good Paraíba. The problem is when I got 2 carat stones and 1 carat stones and 1.5 carat stones and even 90 pointers. They are so, I mean, they're rare. They're just rare, 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 rare. So they get really expensive really fast. And we got to take this down, like way down. Okay, y'all ready? Everyone's still on diamond bands, which is great. I'm so glad you love the new diamond band. Me too. I'm right there with you. But this ring, am I the only one who likes it? That I don't know yet. I have nobody on the phone lines calling in on this one yet. And I'm really excited for you to get it, because it's just, to me, I'm a big fan of designs matching the stone. And if a stone has a certain prowess or presence to it, or in this case, rarity. I want the piece to reflect that. I want it all to work together. I want it to all make sense. I want everything to just be like right. That's what I feel like this ring is really taking all that rarity and all that value that Paraíba has, and it's really properly setting it and properly displaying it to you and the rest of the world. I mean, think as you wear this. I always say you're almost like a little, walking, it's like having your own little portable museum piece. You're like a walking museum when you wear Paraíbas like this, that the whole world, who normally doesn't get to see stones like this, besides in a museum, the whole world gets to see and enjoy and love, and that's really exciting. And the question is, can we do something a little different here to make this a value? Yes, we can. It's not going to be $16,000. Let's put it on the auction block. And admittedly, I've had no luck on auctions pretty much since last year. Like end of year, Christmas, sale, the whole thing. We didn't do any auctions, and we pretty much haven't gotten an open on one since. So let's try it on this one. Because if anything is going to right that ship, it's going to be a piece like this. At least I think so. I hope so. And the question is, how low can she go? Watch this. We're not even going to do $69.99 as your open. $10,000 out the window right now. It's going lower than that. I just can't say enough about it. If you like it, come on in, try it. You will be enthralled. I mean, it's a stone that just captivates. And I'll never forget the first time I ever saw one back in 2004. I had a lovely customer message me the other day. She goes, I was buying Paraíbas from you in 2004. I have them. I love them. And boy, am I glad I got them way back then. Because they're getting only tougher and tougher and tougher to get as time goes on. And we're not going to do $6,000 to open. We're not. I need a lot of callers. Let's get everybody in. Let's open the possibility to as many people getting this stone as possible. That's always what I'm about here. And let's take a look at it, because it's not going to be $6,000 or $5,000. What about $4,000? Now we're talking. Thank you. Oh, good. I love that ring. Can I borrow your puffer jacket, though? My mom keeps telling me, just wear a big puffer coat. First of all, I don't own a puffer coat. I'm a Southern California girl. I don't own a puffer coat. So I don't know what my mom's talking about. She's like, just go in the air, wear a hoodie with a coat over it. I'm like, Mom, it's just so darn cold in here. That my nose is running. I'm just like an icicle. But here we are. I know, so glamorous when you're selling the most glamorous ring I have, and that's what I'm just trying to stay functioning here. We're not going to do $4,000. We're going to keep on going. Anybody? How about 35? $10 increments? Yeah, of course. What about $3,000? Oh my goodness, is this the scenario where everyone's going, oh, it's a 50-pointer? You can't look at Paraíba on the same metric you evaluate every other stone. If it's a 50-point, even ruby or tanzanite, okay. But when it's Paraíba, it's special, it's unique, it's rare. I don't have an open, and guess what? All those people that I thought were on the phone lines on this one, or I thought might be, they're not. They're gone. Looks like they're shopping diamond bands from earlier today. So this means, oh no, cannot do this. I don't have another Paraíba in stock that's anywhere near $3,000. I don't have one. I just don't have one. I need to do something a little different here. Tony, we might have to skip the auction again. I don't know why I'm even doing these auctions. I know they're not working. So I just think that we need to do something crazier. So instead of even $3,000, let's try this. And again, the worst thing is, so we give away a Paraíba. Okay. So we go backwards. Well, we've been doing that. Okay, so we lose money on one of the most important rings and settings and designs we have. It's not going to be even $3,000. Let's go $2,500 to start. And did you notice this is not, I know that we get spoiled around here. We intentionally spoil you. We want y'all to be rotten. We spoil you rotten. You don't see Paraíbas here that look like Paraíbas do elsewhere because we hand select. We don't want to bring you the included cloudy material. We don't want to bring you the material that's got all kinds of things going on, all those needles and that weird, inclusions that Paraíbas have. They just have. That's part of their nature. We don't bring that to you. So you start seeing these stones that time after time have this perfect clarity and this gorgeous glow and this amazing color. They don't usually look like this. And we are not going to do 25 because I still have nothing but goose eggs on the board. So how about this? It's a shutout. I can't have that. We can't let a ring this pretty stay here. And we're halfway through the show, so we have like 90 minutes left to give away some jewelry. How about less than 25 or 24 or 23 or 22? I'm trying to give away some jewelry quite literally here. We're going to see if this works. It's not going to be $2,400 or 23 or 22 or 21. Let's just start at $2,000, and that should do it, because the mounting is worth more. You know that. The Paraiba is worth more individually on just an individual basis. Then you look at the whole piece put together, and now we're looking for $2,000, and we'll give it a final 60 seconds to get that one started. And maybe we'll just leave it here. I don't know. But that is a very important mounting. And I know we haven't seen it in a long time. And I know when it was here that one time, it was moments. And so we didn't all get a chance to really take it all in. But that last time with the pink diamond, when it was 13 grand, and now we're seeing it here with Paraiba and still with pink diamonds. That was a pink diamond center stone the last time we had it. We are verifying, and we have 35 seconds to go. You know me, if I don't get an open, we'll just gladly move on. I will find something you love. But if it ain't this one, I honestly don't know what I can show you that's any more beautiful or rare in combination together than what this is. It's a very, very special piece. We do have a band that was requested, and I'm not sure by who, but we have an infinity style band coming up. Oh, actually, no, it's what? Where did this come from? My lynx ring hasn't been here in years. Andy, where did you get this? This is my lynx ring? What? We haven't had this in stock in years. Oh my gosh, yay. It's my little lynx ring. Oh yeah, let's go through the back, the sides, everywhere, yeah. That's the back, so you can see that rose gold setting, because remember the rose gold setting, the Paraiba and the pinks. And then you've got the white gold the rest of the way. And we have, oh boy, nobody? Yikes, really? Come on now, we gotta get this open. Help, help. Does anybody have the open? Tim, are you on this one? What? You're getting the Paraiba drops? Oh, the Paraiba earrings just sold. Oh, this is the place to stand right here. Ooh, okay. You guys, does anybody have the open on this one? Oh, we do. Oh, okay. We do have the open. Okay, so we've got the open at 2,000. What's going on here? We're at 2,000. I know the Paraiba earrings from earlier just sold, so congratulations on those. They'd look beautiful with this, too. There's a slightly elongated oval here. So remember, we had the pear shapes in the earrings. They look great together. We have the open. Now, Andy, you don't have a phone. You're not. Do you know my trick? Because I'm going to need some extra bids here. We're going to sell it. We know that. I have a surprise for you. My lynx ring came out. It's a surprise to me. The lynx ring is next, and it's my baby lynx. It's never what I've called it. It's little Lolo. But we're gonna bring that out next. So don't go anywhere. We got a great lynx ring that I have. It's my own design. I haven't seen it in years, so I don't know where it came from, but it's here. And it was a request, so we'll show that next. But right now, this is it. Looks like we got one bidder, which is good. We got one bidder. That means it's going out the door and somebody's getting it, and that's great news. But it means also that if you don't want to miss the opportunity on this ring, you got to start dialing, because we're going to give it 2 minutes and then it's done. We're going to sell it in 2 minutes. Top bidder gets it. $10 increments. Didn't I say $100 increments? No, I didn't. I want to keep it reasonable, which it certainly is. I want to keep it reasonable, and we want to keep the opportunity open for you. So we have 2,000. It's going to go. We know that because we have the open, and we're going to give it 2 final minutes till we sell it, and that's that. Then it's gone, by, done, all of that. So last call is right now. Take a look. It's a lot of ring, and I'm going to try it on again for you here really quickly before we go. It's on the hand, and it looks amazing. Look at that. That's some bright, clean Paraiba there. That's some super neon glow right there. That is a good one. How we doing? Uh-oh, last call, 90 seconds. Nice clock matching though. That's nice. I like that. I like that. Oh, help me. Last chance, last call. Let's see where we go. It looks like it may go out at the open. $2,000 only. Stays as is. Did I mention that? White and rose, just the way it is now. Little bit of rose gold setting. You saw that from the inside, the way it's setting the center and the pink diamonds around it. Then you've got the white diamonds the rest of the way. We're at 2,000. We have 50 seconds till it's officially done. It's our very last call. What a gorgeous ring this is. Just totally different kind of way to do. It's kind of like it feels like a floral meets a halo, really. It really feels like a combination of two favorite looks and designs together, and it's is going. We're just not sure where yet. 30 seconds to finalize it here. Here it is up close one more time. Pink and white diamonds together. Just the only thing we need to know is your ring size. That's it, and it can be specific. Remember, I had this question recently. I just don't think we say it enough to our new shoppers who are out there. Quarter sizes, half sizes, 3/4 sizes. It's not just pick a size 5 through 10. It's not like that. Not everybody fits into that scale. We want to get specific so you're not running around all over town. A, spending your valuable time. B, spending your hard-earned money. And C, being without your gorgeous Paraiba, because you should not let that out of your sight. I'm sorry, but don't. Don't take it to a jeweler and say, here, size this, I'll pick it up Tuesday. No, just let's do it for you. So it arrives and you don't need to do a thing except enjoy, wear it, and let it bring joy to your everyday life if you choose to wear it every day, and you can. So we have anybody else? 2,000 going once, twice. Anybody else want to go 2,010 or more? And little Lolo is here. She's here. I have not seen her in years. I'm very excited about this. I don't know who requested, not that little Lolo, Tony. All right, anybody? Plus, she doesn't look nearly as enthused. Little Lolo was not nearly as enthused as this grown-up Lolo. Let's go ahead and show you. This one's gone. Yes? 2010? You got it? Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations. All right. I gave it a couple extra beats there, hoping to have a miracle, but it didn't happen. So here we go. Oh, my goodness. Where has this been? It's been forever. It's 1110535. This is my Lynx ring, my Lynx collection, but it is the smallest, most petite version of the rings we do. Because as you know, it started with Lauren's Lynx, which was the big, you know, the big Lynx. You know, the big curb link with the big diamond weight, and then that was supposed to be it. And then naturally, you said, well, that's great for her, and she likes her big jewelry, but I like it, just make it a little more, you know, narrow, a little more wearable. So we made what became my nickname, Lolo's Lynx. That was the medium version, but then the response was so overwhelming. A lot of you said, what if we like that look? But could we do a style that would work for the younger gals? Maybe as a pinky ring, maybe as a thumb ring. What if we went a little more petite in scale? So we created Little Lolo. And that's it right there. And I actually have a rose gold to show you. I don't have the white gold here in the studio, but we can do it for you. So there's the rose, there's the yellow, different sizes you see here. It's still got the same style. The curb link with the mirror polish links on either side, the pave link in the middle. It's item number 1110535. That goes back a ways. And it hasn't been here much since it debuted. This is gorgeous. It really is. It is a gorgeous piece of jewelry, and it's easy to wear. And even if you already have some of the aforementioned versions, the OG or the medium, this would be considered, if you put it in large, medium, small, this is considered the small. It's more narrow. It makes it really versatile. It's a great gifting idea because, yeah, it's going to be affordable, and it hasn't been here forever. So if you're seeing it for the first time, well, enjoy, because curb links, I designed this a long time ago, and curb links, I would argue, have become more and more and more popular. I might as well show you a couple ways to wear it here. There's the yellow gold on the ring finger. Here's the rose gold on the pinky. It certainly makes a great thumb ring as well, that right size for it. But that pave right there in the middle, and this is each and every one, even still on this smaller version, they're all going to be hand signed with a laser. I get in there in the sizing bar, and I'll show you how this works. Let me show you this yellow gold. And then I can show it a couple other ways as well, but I want you to see, oh good, these are already signed, so that's good. So we've got this look here where you can see the link is going to go 4 times. It usually is 3 on each side. This is 4 times on each side. So 4 links that are smooth, And then, of course, your center link, which is that perfect pave, which does wrap around the side, so you do see it from the profile. Then on the inside, don't tell me I flipped it the wrong way. Did I? Oh, there we go. It's the right way. So inside, we like to do this. I like to do it off to one side because you have your stamp on one side. If you ever needed to have it sized later on down the line, whether your ring size changes, whether you decide to wear it on a different finger, I usually will do the signature off to one side if possible, because that way you can still size it here through the middle if you need to down the line. We're obviously going to size it first for you. It is custom made for you, hand signed, just a little personal touch, which I kind of like there, and that's going to be your chance to pick it up. So really one of our best sellers here, really proud of it. Curb links are huge, but they're classic, but they're really, really, really on trend right now. And so here's that smaller version, also the most affordable, not $9.99. How incredible is this? Still solid gold. I haven't changed the price on this, by the way. None of my links rings have changed in all the years we've been bringing them. I'm very proud of that as well. Gold has changed. Diamonds have changed. These go back 5, 6 years in design. So the markets of gold and diamonds have changed tremendously, and yet the prices on the Links collection has not. And that's something I'm really, really, really just proud of. I'm proud of us being able to do that. Obviously, the cost goes up on the rings to make. I do have this one on. I'm going to show it to you as a thumb ring. It's a cute thumb ring. If you just don't want to do something as basic and you want something with a little more style element to it, love this as a thumb ring. Really good for that. You may even want to choose more than one gold color, because they're really fun. And they will stack too. You can stack them if you want to. You can put them together. And they're really smooth. Even with pave, it's such a fine pave that it's smooth to the touch, so it doesn't catch on anything. There's no sharp edge to it at all. It's not even going to be $9.99, $8.88, $7.77. This is really, it has not been here in a very long time. The most affordable way to get anything in the entire Links collection, including the earrings and the pendant and everything else we've done. And it's going to be here for a limited time, because it looks like we are limited on the quantity, of course. And so you're not going to pay $6.99 or even $599. Here's that look at it as a thumb ring here in the rose gold. So you can see that link goes down more or less through the sides. So you're going to get that link look from the sides as well. It's got some nice open work to it. It's not tiny. It's not like it's a little minuscule ring at all. You'll feel it. It's got a great feel and weight to it, but still meant to be comfortable, meant to be, again, so you can really see that curb link stand out. And it's not even $599. Thank you to our requester. I don't even know who it was, but, oh, do you know? Oh, it was Agatha. Thank you so much, Agatha. We appreciate it. I'm just shocked it's here. So let's make it $499 to honor the day that this is, where we get to bring it out for you and do a little encore on that one. And there's that rose gold, and I do love it. Obviously, you get the white gold with the white diamonds. It's going to be very tonal, and you've probably seen that before in different varieties. But I know that the yellow gold is far and away the favorite, typically in all three of the ring designs and sizes. So you may want to start there. Rose gold's fine too, and $499 gets it to you with the diamonds as well, which is 11 points in, of course, VS diamonds for you. And it's a real stunner, but easy to wear. Maybe if the other styles, you've been intrigued by it, but they've just been a little bit on that, bigger scale size than you like. Well, here's the perfect solution to that. So $499, we'll give that 60 seconds, then we gotta go. And we will show you a very large set of tanzanite earrings and rubies and anything else you wanna see. Yeah, this is gonna be, we're gonna have some locked lines for a minute on this, and rightfully so. It's a $499 ring. It's solid gold. It's VS diamonds. It's really wearable. It's a fun way to do something, just a little twist, and makes it a little different and designer, but still classic and truly more popular than ever, ever. I mean, curb links are just getting hotter. And it gives you that little bit of just, again, it feels fresh, right? It feels updated. It feels really fresh. And what I also like about this one, in the bigger sizes, both the medium and the large versions, it's very graduated. It's the bigger link in the middle, and then it graduates down the sides. With this style, you can see that's the difference here, is it's that same width, more or less, for the, it just seemed right. It was gonna get a little lost. The curb link design itself would get a little lost if it narrowed too much on the side, because it starts smaller scale. So we really wanted to just kind of create that symmetry and leave the width the same all the way around, so that you don't lose the look of the curb link, right? That's important to see, and it's a tough balance to create a curb that is not overdone, but you can still see the link and you can still have a lot of gold. And that's really where the challenge on the initial design was really where it was very much a labor of love, and several different versions were made before it was just right, because if it wasn't enough opening in the middle, you couldn't appreciate the curve link design. And sometimes if it got a little too wide, then it was just too big and cumbersome and uncomfortable. So it really was a balance. And I know it's one of our very comfortable rings. So enjoy it. Thank you again, Agatha, for the request. And again, if you want the most affordable version in that links collection, you are looking at it. And then we have a demantoid coming up. And I have a really pretty zircon. Great tanzanite wheel at the top of the hour, which is about 12 minutes away. We'll bring out the 9-carat plusers. 9 carats and 4 options, and are they ever good? And yes, it's going to adhere to some of our best per carat pricing we've been seeing of late. So we will do that. And anything else, requests, get them in. We're happy to help you out with any requests you have. And we'll continue those all the way through the show. We've only got, though, an hour left or so. That's it. And then here's that big ruby. I'll just flash this ruby because I mentioned we have a 209 incredible Burma stone here for you. That's what I want to show you now. So take a look at this. This is the big Burma, glowing like no other. Incredible stone. Also one of our bigger diamond weights. Keep calling on the links collection. Your operators will let you know if we have your gold colors still available for you. And got to keep moving because just a lot to do in this last hour on this Saturday. Happy you're with us. So here we are with a super special piece. Item number is 11222898. I'm going to zoom back just a touch so we can make sure and get that last top diamond in there. But how about the ruby? I know there's a carat 79 in diamonds to look at, which is really lovely. But there's a really good 209 ruby that's bright, glowing, and clean. So it's 2898 is the item number on this one. Isn't that great? It's a special stone. It's a one-of-a-kind, obviously. It's a really, really, really beautiful stone because the clarity, the glow, it's very diamond-like, and yet it's from Burma. There's only one source in the world that ever is lauded as the best in rubies, and there's a lot of sources for rubies, so it's not like there's 2 or 3 choices. There's a lot of source around the world, but what's so great about this one, no doubt, it's that really special color you're getting all the way through. It's tougher to do that the bigger the size. It's going to fall a little bit harder when it comes to clarity and glow, and this one is just it. This is it. This is the one to own. It is it. And yet, we're going to do something wild for you. Carat 79 is the, or I'm sorry, carat 47 rather on this one. I forget the pear shape is different than the oval. The oval one is 179. The pear shape's a little bit less. So it's 147 in diamonds because obviously the shape of that center. So here we are giving you a great value. Let me show you the inside. This is what happens when I go off my memory. And my memory is not always the best. Oh, take a look at that. Isn't that great? $12,999, that's the inside. So that's how it's finished because it's really, you know, that size where it's got to have a great under gallery to complete it, to make sure that it's going to be super comfortable for you. But I am really, really excited about this. This is good. Take a look at this on the hand, the color, the clarity, the glow, it's all there. And it's also going to be a huge markdown. We're not taking it to $99.99 and calling it a day. This is the way, and with Valentine's Day now a few weeks away, when is that day? Is it on a Wednesday, I want to say? I'm feeling like it is. It's on a Wednesday. Oh, good. So I guess I need to ask y'all, will you be my Valentine's date on Wednesday, February 14th? I sure hope so. All right. Instead of $99, instead of $89.99, we're going to keep on going. One gorgeous ruby. Let me flip it the other way so you see the point facing away. And you don't have to pay 8, 7, 6, or 5. We're going to do a quick blowout for $49.99 first caller. That's it. First caller, $49.99. What a piece. And what a gorgeous color and glow. Even when it's on the hand, it's still glowing. And there it is up close for you. Check that out. Most rubies don't do that. Even little tiny baby stones don't do that. Yay, another record. Oh, I love this ring. Sandra. Which Sandra? B? D, okay. This is my love language, is this ring. This ring is it. This is it. This ring, Sandra. Wow. 1122585. I'm going to show Sandra. She's waiting. She's on the line. Oh, my goodness. I didn't think this was still here to show you. But I will gladly present this again. This ring is a dream. It's a dream. It's just, look at it. The super elongated tapered baguettes and rounds. There's a few rounds like punctuating. I always say this is like the exclamation mark in more ways than one. And trust me, do you ever audibly like gasp when you open something? Like, do you ever do that? It's probably a TVON package, right? Do you ever just open it up and go, oh, it takes your breath away, or you have to sit down, or you scream? Like, that's the ring that if that doesn't induce that kind of reaction, then I don't know. Because this ring is museum reserve, 7 carats, 92 round, and it's a 185 diamond weight. They are. So each alternating baguette, every other one, do you see what they do? They have diamonds with them, meaning round brilliance, but they're usually on the ends here of the longer ones. See, there, 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 there. So it's like an exclamation point. And overall, it looks so incredible because overall, it's like a firework on your hand, and you have the fireworks inside the round, and then it just keeps on extending out from there with those beautiful VS diamonds, which are gigantic. And we have one, and this one stays in white gold. And look at it on the hand here because it is everything. Now, Jess, I don't know if Sandra was specifically requesting this ring or if she just happened to ask for like a 7 carat round, but this is one of the prettiest, and I presented thousands of them. This is one of the prettiest overall combinations of stone and ring married together that I've seen. And it also has a $15,999 price tag. But I'm going to skip that, and I will make it ridiculously affordable. I'm not sure what is, okay, this is going to be a very quick one to go, and you're going to like it. And if you haven't dialed in yet and you want a chance at it, it's go time right now. Because this one, it's not even $59.99. It's not. We're going to take it lower than even $49.99. There's only one. Look at that beautiful way that it extends across the finger entirely. Full finger coverage here, top to bottom, still doesn't go over the knuckle, full range of movement, comfortable, and reds galore. The reds are just popping. It's the ultra neon reds, and it's not 49, 48, 47, 46. I mean, just say sold, because I know I want to, and I know you're going to love it. You are going to love this, and watch this if I block the light, because it's going to get better. It's still, I know you don't think that stone could get any better than it already looks, but look at just blocking a little bit of the light here, how much color and neon that gives. It's not 45, and it's not even, you know what, skip even 4,500. Let's make it $44.99 first caller, one of our best. I mean, you're looking at why it was set aside for the museum in the first place. All about the color and cutting that's delivering together. And with only what we have left in stones already set, no new pieces coming out. What's here is here. It is go time on tanzanites if there ever was one. Because I had a call from a very concerned shopper on Thursday night. That was the last time I saw you guys, Thursday night. I was here late, had a call from a customer way after hours, and her concern was this. Are you going to have a tanzanite? I'm gathering my funds. I need a tanzanite. Are you going to have one in a few weeks? And I said, I don't know. I don't know. It just depends on how many we sell per show at this point. And that was the concern. This one is gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. Let me pop in a demontoid for you to look at. And I do have tanzanite earrings, by the way, drops. You know, those popular drops that have been going so quickly. I do have some nearly 12 carats. But let's go here first because we haven't seen demontoid in quite some time. It's 112-0386. Sandra, you will love that ring. Call me when you get it, please. I can't wait to hear what your audible reaction was when you opened that box. But here's our Russian demontoid. It's item number 112-0386. And it's wild, too. This is a different type of neon. It's neon as well, but now we're in the greens. And you have a floral design around it, and it's 63 points in the Russian demontoid, and it's also 66 points in the diamonds. Pave petals. Just how I like it. See, I would garden if flowers could actually look like that. I would be out there every day in my garden with a hoe and a rake and gloves and a hat, and I would be gardening if I could cultivate plants that looked like that. And until they do, you will find me not gardening. It's lovely. It's a beautiful hobby. It's just not something I can get into. But I'll tell you this. This is how you have your floral that lasts a lifetime. No season to it. Doesn't go... It's just, you know, it's one of those that I love when jewelry can replicate real life and really kind of encapsulate it. Florals are never forever. except for as far as on trend. We know that real florals don't last to eternity, and that's kind of sad because they're just so beautiful. This is the way to have that floral for a lifetime. It's with a rockin' Russian amantoid. It's got a lot of diamond weight around it. It's supposed to be $49.99. We can do any gold you want as well, but it's not going to be that $5,000 price tag if we're going to move it today. We only have an hour left. We have that big tanzanite deal coming up at the top of the hour, which is 2.5 minutes away, so not much longer to wait on that. Excited about it, but it's going to be less than, so don't get too depressed if you missed out on the round we just had, because I got the 9 carats coming right up, and who knows where those are going to go, because now I got a whole different pricing structure to adhere to. But here we are blowing out a demantoid, one of the world's rarest stones. It's also on that high dispersion level. We had a sphene earlier in the show. We were talking about sphene being one of the stones that goes higher in dispersion than diamonds are capable of. Well, this one also does. So you're getting a really, really important look here. And I'm just turning the heat on because I can't take it anymore. So we'll try to only get it to like 65 degrees or so. Maybe the lights will be happy with that. Okay, so here we go. Yes?
Sandra wanted to say that she loves you and that she watches you with her mom.
Oh,
And they've been watching you for years.
that's so nice.
Mom's name is Sione.
Sione. What a beautiful name. And where are they calling from? Oh, my goodness. Well, Sandra, first of all, Sandra and Sione, thank you so much. This is, what's that? Sione. So sorry. Thank you so much for watching. They've been watching for years, had a lot of kind words. Thank you both. Thank you for shopping. Thank you for watching together. And I don't know if there's anything that warms my heart more than hearing about mothers and daughters shopping together, because I'm close to my mom. I'm not close in geography, so we don't get to shop together like we used to do when I was growing up. So I just, at least she gets to shop with me in spirit at her home, right, by watching. But that's a wonderful thing. They're shopping together in Texas, and that's really nice, watching and shopping together. Well, I don't know, Sandra, do you think she's going to share the tanzanite? Do you think mom can wear it sometimes and Sandra wears it and we kind of switch off? I hope so. Hope you guys wear the same ring size and can make that work, because that's just too good not to share. So enjoy the tanzanite. Thank you so much for watching and shopping, for all your kind words. That's very sweet. So let's take another look at the demantoid. We're going to get this one out of here hopefully before the top of the hour, and we'll make it really easy right now. It's going to be just, you know what, we'll send it out. Under $2,000. At $19.99, that's one way to do it. We could do better than that. If you're real quick, you're going to be rewarded beautifully. And this is what it looks like on the hand, because it does actually sit up a little bit for the petals, not much, but you could actually slide a ring next to it if you want to. So there's a little room to do that. I like to point that out, because if you want to add a little more support underneath it and around it, you can. But it's not going to be $1,900, even $1,500. Now we're in rare territory for a Russian amantoid. But it's also not even going to be $1,500 or $14.99. Let's make it easy. We've got tanzanites coming up. I'm going to make this one $1,399. That's it. $13.99 for a Russian demantoid floral ring. White, yellow, or rose gold in your size. It's just, yeah, it just dawned on me, we have not seen Russian demantoid in a long time. So if you've been waiting for one, and one on the more affordable side, there it is. So our 9-carat tanzanites are coming up. We've got a wheel. I've been telling you about this for the last couple hours. We're going to show it to you here. We're going to debut it. It's not going to be long for the world, because we have some very special moments here for our 9-carat lovers. No rounds, but there will be pair, cushion, an elongated cushion, and an oval, all to choose from here. So we're really excited about these. And of course, get ready, because lately we've been seeing some real important values in tanzanite. I would say most of these are more classic styles as well. So we've been talking about it. Let's finally get to it. I'm going to show you, and these are one of a kind, so they're not going to last very long. We know that. We're going to start with the big diamond weight, and the big stone is the oval, and that has that bridge set style. So that's one way to go. And boy, am I going to need some room here, because they're all big stones, 9 carats or greater. So that's one option. And then we have, look at the varieties you've got to choose from here. This one's kind of fun. This is a beautiful cushion cut. So we have the oval, tons of diamonds there, the most diamond weight by far. There's our cushion, pretty standard cushion cut there. And then, oh, thanks, Mom. That's so sweet. She says she does. She likes shopping with me 5 days a week from afar. It counts. It still counts. And then we have the pear shape with the yellow diamonds, and then, wow, look at this elongated cushion. So this is a standard cushion. This has got a little more elongation to it. Now that's a wheel. I feel like our wheel just might stop based on the weight of these rings because they're all so big and important. Now I'm going to walk you through carat weights here. We've got white gold only on the bridge. All the rest can be changed. I would highly recommend leaving the pear shape the way it is. Technically, yeah, that one really, let me save our designer some trouble. That one's going to be as is as well, just because it's white gold but with the yellow diamonds set in yellow. So that one stays. Now look over here. This is where we have yellow and white, but the yellow gold setting for the tanzanite and then the white gold the rest of the way. So that's a little more unusual as well. As far as this design, any gold you want, this is the bridge that stays in white gold only. So there are kind of your caveats with gold colors. There's a huge value coming your way. Got to remind you to be on the phone lines early. I'm going to walk you through carat weights, and we're going to go start with the smaller stones and then work our way up. This is the smallest. It's a 905, but they're all 9 or greater. So these are big stones. So we'll take them. 905 is start where we begin with 66 points and your 3 princess cuts on each side. Then we go up to a 906. It's right over here. So far we're going clockwise around the wheel, and that will be the 906 pear shape. It's got the big yellows. Nothing else up there has yellow diamonds. This has 2 quarter carats, 50 points in total in yellow diamonds. Then the next size up. Oh, look at that. Did I plan that, or was that coincidence? It's just total coincidental here. That's the 913. We're continuing to work our way clockwise around smallest to largest. That is the 913 oval. The 913 oval has a carat 44. So far and away the biggest diamond weight is in that bridge in the back. And then we have the biggest stone of all right here, elongated cushion cut, 9 carats 34 with 96 points in diamonds. Still a lot of diamond weight. Classic halo design. Which one is your favorite? We're waiting to find out because we've got one of each, and there is a reason they're all together, because normally I would just show them one by one, let you take it all in, get you all the graphics. But the reason they're here together is because there's a big blowout price to them all. And I feel like they need just a little bit of breathing room here, so let me give, there we go. Much better. So how about this? With nobody on the phone lines and a big value coming, and a reminder that what we have is what we have. So we are getting down to the wire. Sad, but it's true. It's true, and I want to make sure you know this. We are down to the wire in what we have in tanzanite, so going forward, we're not going to see any new ones, new designs. It's just that limited. I was going through this. This was actually a discovery and really kind of solidified on Monday. Just Monday of this week, just a few days ago, when we realized this is everything that we've got is set. So this is the time to make sure you pick up your favorites because they're not here for long. So it's kind of crunch time when it comes to Blue Wing Block Ds. Want to make sure you know that so there's no surprises, because you know this is still that busy time of year where a lot of people are getting back into routine after year end and holidays and everything else. And a lot of people are going to probably start tuning in more, you know, the latter part of winter, February, March, April, and they're going to be very, I think, surprised to find out that Blue Wings are not going to be available. And that's where, again, we know that you guys are getting those kind of last looks, last opportunities here. Well, anything you like, $12,999 is my smallest price of all 4 of these. That's where they began. We're going to help you right now. Call me on the early side. What can I tell you guys? Except urgency is, it's never been stronger here when you've got pieces like this. Values like this, again, 906. Remember, this is the 903, was it? 905, 906, 913, 934. They're all close enough where I don't think you're choosing based on the carat weight. You're choosing based on the style and the cut. What do you like? Where does your eye go first? What are you gravitating towards? That's where you go. But instead of $12,999, by the way, that was the start price. That was the cheapest one. Hard to believe, but that's the truth. That was the most affordable option up there. They're all going to be expensive rings, but not anymore. It's our commitment to bringing you the best in value as we're getting ready to say farewell to these stones. So here is your chance right now to pick them up. And they're not going to be, this is so good, it's not even going to be $9,999. And remember, if you love yellow diamonds, you got to go with that left side. Those are really incredible quarter carat yellow diamonds, 1 on each side. Really impressive. They're not 9, they're not 8, they're not 7. We're trying to make sure that miracles are happening here. As we say goodbye or get ready to say goodbye to Blue Wings, we are giving you values that are nothing short of a miracle price, and this is your chance to pick them up. Do not wait. Did we just not have a 7 carat 92? Basically, we had an 8 carat. in a round. Now, I know those were really exotic diamonds, and it was just gone in an instant with a lot of people missing out. So I think that's giving us some idea where these should go, because we had to bring that 8 carat down to what, 4,500. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and make a statement here. I know these diamond weights are, not necessarily, the bridge has got a lot of diamonds, but you're just choosing which one you like. These are all important mountings. They're important stones. They're really beautiful, bright, big dose of color. I mean, that's the best we can get you. Obviously, blue wing block tea is the best in the world. It's exclusively ours. So again, if it's your first time seeing blue wing block tea, inevitably there's going to be somebody out there who's watching us for the first time, who's never even been privy to this material before, and everything you know about tanzanite is limited to light lilacs. And this is just a whole different animal. And they're not going to be 7,000 or 6,000, 5,000 or 45, because we just brought an 8 carat to that level, and it was certainly a wonderful price tag. I'm going to take these even lower than $4,000. Just because we got to make sure 4 pieces disappear here and fast, because we're already well into our final hour today. So there's not a lot of time here to work with. Come on in and take a look, and more importantly, pick your favorite. Tell your operator right away which one you love the most. And if you don't get your first choice, get your second or third, because they're all amazing. And they're not $39.99. This is a huge value. And that's what we're here to bring. So tell me which one you like. Leave this one as is. Leave this one as is. Don't forget, the bridge is where you get the most diamond weight by far, is the bridge mounting. And we are busy already, because we know $39.99 is going to do it. But it gets better. What a show this has been. Ooh, it's good, right? It's really, especially now that I've turned the heater on. So the lights are going to go off at any moment. So be prepared, which will be good for the tanzanites, because they like less light. Which one do you like, Allison? You've already got a favorite? Which one are we thinking about? None? 0. Okay. Well, we got a flurry of phone calls, but they're not on the tanzanites, but that's going to change. You thought I was leaving it at $39.99? We are not. This could get interesting. It could get wild. Think about this. Right now, I'm just going to take the 934. Right now, the per carat level on the cushion cut that's on the right side is like $420 a carat. Let's go lower. We just got to make this happen. And you have to tell me, operators, which one you have, so I know, because I know Tim's over there verifying on that cushion cut in the center. He's in the front center. We've got a lot of people talking here. I need you to be ready to go. This has been quite the show here. And this is really what we've been waiting for. We have been waiting for this. Only one in that bridge. Because I have a feeling when there's a carat 44, I mean, I'll take free diamonds all day. So which one? 905, center. Do they like it in the two-tone, by the way? Just to point out, there is yellow gold right now. You don't have to have it that way, but just make sure they know. Yellow gold setting, white gold diamonds. The 905 is already gone. Maybe. We're verifying the 905. Remember, they go, as you go clockwise around the wheel, starting at the center, they get bigger and bigger and bigger as you go around. So keep that in mind. They get larger in size, but they're all right in that 9 to 9.5 carat range. They're all right around $400 a carat. We're going to take them even lower for you. You're not paying $39, $38, $37. I just keep on going so we make sure everything goes. If you have a favorite, you need to dial in like right now, because this is where everyone loves to wait. And then when you see the price tag, sometimes it's too late to get in on the deals before somebody else has done the same. So we want to make sure you're getting your favorites. Take a look. They're not even going to be 37. Yes. Yes. We can show it again on the hand. Okay, yeah, just a second. I'll tell you what, guys, not even 37, 36. Now our phone lines are backed up from here to Pomona. Okay, why did I bring that up? I have no idea. I don't even think I've been to Pomona. Is it far away? There's fairgrounds out there, I know that. This is the demontoid for you, Allison. Let me show it on the hand, and then we're gonna go crazy on the tanzanites. It's not $36.99. Here's that demontoid we just had. There it is on the hand one more time for you. Who's that for, Allison? That's the demontoid. It's in yellow right now. You can change it if you want, okay? So there's the demontoid we just had for $13.99. Thanks, Tony, for the assist on the graphics. Let's go back to tansy time. And yes? Oh, okay. Oval and uh-oh, the oval's already gone then. That's the bridge. Tell you what, don't even charge them $36.99, Tim, okay? You tell them Lolo's got an extra little special Lolo deal, okay? We're doing a little extra. Not even $36.99. Which one do you like? Bridge? It's already sold, I think. I'm sorry. The bridge is already gone. Come on. $35.99. Let's go even lower. I haven't calculated these per carats, but it's going to be good. Let's just do a little extra for you. Saturday sale. $34.99. Yes. Okay, so let me get my, let me get ready here. And you know what, Tim, I'm going to try on that bridge right now for you, so we can try that on for you, because I know you need to see that. The bridge, and then you're thinking about the pear shape, and then which one are you thinking about, Allison? Are you still thinking about the cushion cut in the center here? Or were you on something else? You're on the demontoid. Here we go with the bridge for you. This is what it looks like. Remember, this one's going to be 8338. That's the one with the 913. 913 and a carat 44 stays in white gold. And then let me show you the pear shape next. I think that was your caller, Andy, who wanted the pear shape maybe. Let me take a look at that. That's got the big yellow diamonds. So here's the pear shape on the hand. The pear shape's going to be item number 1118-735. That's the 9 carat 06. That one's going to be 50 points in pear shapes. It's just 2 diamonds. So a 1/4 carat over here and a 1/4 carat over there, and you're square. You got the beautiful, it's a pair on pair on pair. It's, wait a minute, isn't a pair supposed to be 2? There are 3 pairs. That just seems upside down, but it works. 3 pairs. Well, yeah. Is that a good hand in poker? Is that an extra pair? Oh, who knows? I'm a blackjack girl, so I don't know. I don't know. Poker's not my thing. Blackjack's my thing. But there you have 3 pairs. Let me know if you like. Andy, are you taking that one? Verifying on the, you lost your call. Uh-oh, did we have a little phone meltdown? It's not the first time I've broken the phones. Here's the pear shape. The bridge is gone, right? Bridge is gone. All right, bridge is gone. And then let me see if we have anybody else wanting to see anything over. I knew somebody was talking about this cushion cut there. That cushion cut displaying a lot of reds. I mean, they all do. But this cushion cut obviously is going to look a lot bigger. And this one in the center is going to be a really, I just like that. I like the two-tone. I do. I would leave it that way. If I were you, I think that's a great way to go. And then we are verifying on that one as well. That's the 905 in the middle with 66 points in princess cuts. Hey, if you got the princess cut studs earlier, this would work back to the stud earrings we had earlier, which are so lovely. And then, of course, we've got this cushion with the halo. Now your largest diamond weight option is going to be the right side. It's going to be that halo, has just shy of a carat. It's 90, what was it, 96 points. So you've got a lot of diamond weight on the right side. If you want to go more diamond weight, you go there. If you want to go yellow diamonds, you go with the left side. Which one? Yeah, right. Wanda? Sure, flash the mounting on the Paraiba that's already sold, but I will flash it. Yes, absolutely. Here's the Paraiba ring. You're talking about the ring, not the earrings. Okay. So the ring will flash again for you, and then we are on our way on tanzanites. Hey, guys, that's going to be a really, really, really low per carat. Here's the ring for Wanda. We'll just flash this. This one is gone, but she just, I know she wants to see the mounting. So there it is. That was with that pink diamond halo and then the white diamonds around it. Remember, that was a total of, what did we have? 6 points in the, or 8 points in the pink, 77 points in the white diamonds as well. So great piece. Congrats again to our winner who got that. And then on our way we go. Tanzanite time is winding down, and I mean overall, not just today. So let's give this a final 60. And the bridge is gone, right? Just to confirm, the bridge is, okay, so bridge is gone. Just want to make sure, because some people are back and forth and want to make sure I have got it right so we know what's available and what's not. So we're looking at the 3 left here, pear shape, cushion, and cushion. Pear shape on the left has the yellow, cushion in the middle has the white diamond princess cuts, tons of red, and then of course the cushion cut that's super elongated. It's going to look more like, to me, it looks more like a 12 karat on the right, and that's where you get a lot of diamond weight. And then we move along. Did you end up getting the demontoid ring? Or did they have any questions, Allison, on that one? Further questions on the demontoid ring? Or are we good? Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. Demontoid gone. Paraiba pink's gone. 20 seconds remaining on this wheel. $34.99. Just to give you a little, for instance, that's coming down to, I mean, in general here, we're talking about a price per carat of around $380. So $380 with really big stones with red flashes and lots of diamond weight. We're still busy on the line. So we'll sort out who's got what, and we'll see where they go and where they're going and when they're going. Yeah. Cynthia. Cynthia in Florida, thank you. I didn't know that. All right. So that's great news. Let me try that on because I don't think I did yet. Let me try that on. Whoa, hello. Stay there. That cushion cut's excited. Take a look at this one. Here's the cushion cut. Let me try that on the hand for you. That was one of two, obviously, the less elongated, but it's still an elongated cushion. It's not a square. So keep that in mind. It's that traditional rectangular proportion. It's got a 905, 66 points. Remember, only 6 stones, though, there. So they are 11 pointers each. It's really good. I mean, those are big diamonds. We had, and for anybody, actually, guys, did the princess cut earrings end up selling out? Or do we have a pair left? We have a pair left. So I should mention to any of our princess cut diamond lovers out there, we had a pair of earrings earlier today that were a carat 44, just among the two, big studs, princess cuts, VS stones, beautiful. And they were only $29.99. And I guess there's a pair left. So if you want those, let me know. Or if you need to see them again, just, you know, bringing it up because it might match that beautifully. Yeah. This one or this one? Oh, with the halo, I'm sorry. On the hand, yes, absolutely. Here's the 934. This is the biggest we have remaining. It is a little tiny size right now. Okay, I'll try it on as best I can. There it is. That's what it's going to look like, and then I'll just put it where it belongs. But 111-7350 on the 934. Largest stone and largest diamond weight we have left is voila right there. So that stone, I am telling you right now, that stone, I have a 14 karat plus that's sitting right here next to me, and that looks bigger than the 14 karat. So this stone, if you can handle a really big stone, it's a 934 that's masquerading as if it's a 14 karat. It is truly remarkable. It's just, I'm sorry, it's a teeny tiny little size right now. So here's what it looks like on the hand if you are to wear it where it belongs, not as a midi ring, but right here. Trust me, too big for a midi ring. I love a good midi ring, but that's just too big for a midi ring. So you've got that one there, $34.99. Here's what we have left. Take a look. If they are left, I'm not sure. So let me know who's got what. Cushion, cushion pair, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, so coming up, there is one cool pair of earrings we got to show you. They're rubelites. Okay, any questions? We're good. I see everybody's on the phone line, so I'm just making sure we hold for a second just to make sure there are no more questions I need to answer. And there is some morganite. Yeah, we do. We have a morganite. Actually, let's take a look at this. And we're still backed up on our phone line, so I'm just trying to make sure we get everybody sorted out here, get you what you need, get you what you want, answer any questions you have. If you need to see them on the hand again, let me know. And then I'm going to flash those earrings really quickly too, because if we got a pair left, we don't want that to happen. So let me show you what we had earlier. If you're going princess cut studs in big sizes, that I don't see. We've actually never seen it before today. We've only had smaller size princess cuts, so let me just give those a little flashy flash there. And they are exactly that. You can't stop the flash in those diamonds because they're VS and they're huge and they're almost 3/4 of a carat each. And you can wear them squared off or more point to point like I'm doing there. And that's a carat 44 in total diamond weight. So you're getting 72 points minimum in each ear, white or yellow gold setting, great post and butterfly back, centered post of course, classic stud style. Those were $29.99. And there's one pair remaining. So those were here quite a bit earlier, about 90 minutes ago or so. So if you want those, last call to get them. And then that's why I put it up next to that cushion, because you see the princess cuts here next to the cushion. Same. So it'd match really, really well. Okay, so let's get to our morganite because we haven't had one yet today. And we got to have some pink morganite. It's the color of the year after all, right? That's the color that is going to be dominating fashion and trend and everything this year. And you know that jewelry is fashion, right? It all goes hand in hand. Here it is. Here is the pink and the peach of a morganite in a pair. And we just had this mounting introduced on Thursday, very tail end of the show. It was with a Zembar and garnet. Now we're looking at it with a gorgeous morganite. That's going to be our pear shape item number 1122565. And that is 2 ways to wear it. Mix and match it. Still added pink diamonds and white diamonds together. Love that. And if you have any questions on those tanzanites, I honestly have no idea what's here and what's not at this point with the tanzanites. So it's been everyone talking about every one of them. So check with your operator is always the best way to go. They'll know exactly up to date at the moment what's happening. And then we have this gorgeous ring, which is our big carat 54 pear-shaped pink morganite. It's why we added pink diamonds. Those are natural pink diamonds that you're getting with it, of course. And then also white diamonds too. So you get that beautiful setting where it's like, again, they're stacked a little bit. They elevate as you get towards the center. I know it looks different by having the diamonds on one side and not down the middle, but it's actually what makes it so fresh when it's on the hand and gives you a ring that you probably don't already have. And it's going to be 17 points in the pink diamonds and 15 points in the white diamonds. Are you ready for this? We need a quick value. Doesn't it feel good though in here? Jess, is it feeling good back there? Is it feeling a little toasty? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Hope we can get through 35 minutes with the lights happy. Let's talk about what we're going to do here size-wise and how it looks on. $24.99 is what it's supposed to be. It stays as is. And I do want to show it from the side so you can see there, white diamonds, pink diamonds, just elevates. The basket also is in the rose gold, just like the pinks to go with it. So that's all complementary and kind of one eases into the other. The white diamonds are going to be the rest of the way, the back of the band. So I show this to you since this one cannot be changed or adjusted. Size, yes, but the gold colors, no. It's going to be the way you see it here. Let's try it on. Kind of a simple, fun way. But where normally, see how much prettier it is when you see it on? Not to mention, but the pear shape, especially if you're pointing it out or the other way, it's so flattering on the hand. We as women understand how to do flattering things in, different ways, whether it's, whatever it is, right? We have little tricks of the trade is just, ways to really have the best look for us, right? Whether that's a piece of fashion, a design, something that we all have our favorites that work well for us individually. This is where jewelry can do the same. And it can really be pretty and just brings and draws the eye in based on being a little different of a design, something unique and special. And that's what this is. Now I'll flip it the other way in case you're curious what that's going to look like. Why not? It's pretty that way too. So it's totally up to you how you decide to wear it, but it's really affordable. Yeah, $24.99 is really affordable. We're going to make it a lot better than that. The very first caller can have it for $9.99 instead. So a really nice way to still give you a big presence in your pink morganite with that pink color that we love, but then your pink diamonds and your white diamonds together. Got it for under $1,000. We have 35 minutes left in the show. So the question begins now. What do you need to see before we go? What would you like to see on this Saturday before we run out of time? What can we re-show you, recap for you, or see if something's still available? That's the big question. And then there's another perspective. You can really see how the intensity of the pink gets more concentrated at the point of the stone. So love that too. That's kind of like pink diamond-esque, right? I mean, you see it next to pink diamonds, so I think you see the comparison there, how one helps look like the other. And so you really, if that were regular morganite, it would have a decidedly peachy tone or a more orangey tone. And that's only if you're getting really good morganite, because only good morganite has any color at all, right? You usually have very little color, little to no color. It's very different when you see it here with that kind of bright, beautiful color you're seeing. And we got to do it. Last call on that one. We got a really special piece coming up. We'll stay with the pinks. We'll go to more of a pinky red. Get requests in. We've shown you almost everything from the show, except, look at this. This is still to come. Enormous diamond weight, almost 3 carats overall. Gives you diamonds all across the finger. That is beyond. It's really 3-in-1. That's a 3-in-1 ring. That's 3 yellow diamond rings that could have each been individual on their own, and yet we put it all together. So that's still to come. Also, I have to show you these earrings. We have had all these tanzanite rings today. Every one of them, I believe, is gone. What we haven't brought you is one of these gorgeous drop styles that have been going so quickly lately, but this is a style you have not seen. And it's going to be my own personal favorite, the trillion, with that really, I love a trillion, I love a round, but that is where you get the ultimate saturation level. And believe it or not, there's one to match. And that is not easy to do because you've got some of the rarer cuts here. Obviously, it's the best color in the world. Look at that in the match. My goodness. And big diamonds above it. Okay, so it's item number 1122791. And do I need to tell you this? Because if you've been watching the show at all in the last few weeks, you know that any of these earrings we've been bringing out, any of these drop styles, they have been flying. I'm talking about not even really necessarily waiting for the last final price to go on the air before they go. They are just going because 29 points in diamond weight as well, including the big bezel set. So for those of you that love the bezels, you're getting that well incorporated in, plus a little bit of extra diamond weight in front of that hoop to make that really interesting and really pretty. And you have white gold only. This is that style that's that spring-loaded hinge, so it's not actually a mechanism that's going to latch onto the post, but it's super secure because you just have all one piece. It's all really well done. You'll see them on in just a moment. They're 1 3/8, so they're not overwhelming. And I'll put one on the up against the ruler here so you can see it. They even look great from the sides where you see the basket work they have that's all carved and detailed. And then this is what it looks like straight on. You've got 1 1/4 top to bottom. And it's actually technically a little bit more, but the way it's going to sit is 1 1/4. So that's where the post is. That's where I measure it. So you've got that, and look at that trillion pointing down. So giving you that kind of arrowed point, which is really flattering and elongating and really represented well with those big diamonds. Wait till you see them on. The color is sensational. You're getting a nearly 6 carat of an identical match in a fancy cut. This is not even a basic trillion, I should point out. It's a little bit more, you see, is it isosceles, where it's 2 lengths and 2 sides are longer than the other. It's not equilateral, so I'll go with isosceles. Taking me back to 7th grade here, but it's probably similar, right? You get it. It's a little fancier cut. It's not your basic trillion, and not a trillion out there is basic. That's what it looks like on. Forgive the fact that my own earring is, there we go. Now they're happy. Now they're all stacked. But you can see how beautiful the length is, what it gives you there for that little extra drama, the great saturation you're getting as well. And they're super affordable for what they are because they're actually supposed to be, I'll just show it to you. They're $14,999 and not anymore. So a huge value coming your way. Take another look at them close up. That is just gorgeous, isn't it? And they're not 15 grand. We're going to save you a bunch here. 10,000, $99.99 working. It's working now. We got a lot of calls coming in. This is what happens with these earrings. I just wish we had more than one pair, and we never do. And I think you know why. They're too exotic of a stone, and they're matched. And it's not going to be $99, $89, $79, $69. We're not even doing $59.99. This is a huge value right now. Low amount, $5,888. That's it. I'll give you the best deal possible just to give you an extra savings, just to make sure they go here today. And then, ooh, final 30 minutes is here. Countdown is on. And then we can all watch football. Well, I don't think we all can watch football. Let me rephrase that. Not many of us can watch the second game because they're, streaming it only. So go figure that out. Oh, that monopolistic media. Oh, I'm so glad we're not that way. Oh, my gosh. Does everyone know that? Val can't even watch the second game? The game that the whole world cares about? We can't even watch it unless you have a certain streaming service. Crazy. All right, so isn't that nice, the TVON? We're all inclusive here. We don't charge you to watch our show. My goodness, right? There's no club fee to join. There's no membership. I guess I'll have to go to a sports bar today to go watch football. All right, rubellite earrings. Next, let's bring them really affordable. Who's got these earrings, though? I know we're going to bring you all different types of earrings here consecutively. But we have 3 people all talking about this one pair, and I'm just anxiously awaiting who we can congratulate on those earrings. Sure, which one do you want to see again, Allison? Oh, nothing. Okay, we're good. Perfect. Let's keep moving. Maybe we go to a little more affordable of an earring. Still exotic, but more affordable. And this is how we do it, with a rubellite stud that's going to roll all, oh my gosh, look at those. Okay, rubellite doesn't normally look this good. And no offense to the rubellites of the world, they're cool stones. But they just don't normally look like this. This is super ultra high clarity. Are they red or are they pink? I know they're fingerprinted. I know that much, so I'll take care of that for you. But look at how beautiful that is. That stone is amazing. It's 112-1684. That is a really good look. Now, we've done these in the rose gold, Tony, just for you. We did them in the rose gold, or was it for me? Was it my request or was it your request? 60 points in rubellite. The good news is you don't see a lot of the gold. It's pretty just intense with the diamonds and the rubellites. But you can take any gold you want. 60 points in the rubellite rounds and 26 points in a diamond halo. And it's time to reduce the price so they can go happily to their new home. And that is truly what happens when you get a round and you take ideal clarity and you cut them in a round like that. What a beautiful look that creates. So whether you're a rose gold lover or not, remember, you're getting them tailored to how you like it, and it's not going to be this $999 price tag. It's last 25 minutes. We got to roll. We got to get some jewelry out from us to you and earring lovers. We've been doing earring blowouts lately. Have you noticed that? I have had more incredible earring blowouts in the last, week or two than I've ever seen in 7 years collectively. It's been a really good time for earring lovers. Here's yet another, but with rubellite. So we don't even have rubellite rings to show you, like 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. To get something like this, where you're getting two matched up clean. This is a tourmaline, so it's not usually tourmaline, it's tourmaline. And they usually are a little bit lean when it comes to clarity. This is where you're getting the clarity. The beautiful, bright, amazing color, the saturation, the bounce, because it's got that round, so it's gonna flash. Come on over and take a look. And we'll show you what we can do here size-wise. I'll try them on. They're not even going to be $9.99. Let's blow them out. This is one of the most affordable items we have of the day. It's 25 minutes, though, till the show is over. So we want to make sure you all get your favorite rubellite. Look at that. I bet you don't have a rubellite earring as of yet. There are very few people in the world that would own something like this. So maybe for gifting, since it's pinky red, maybe it's Valentine's you're thinking about in a few Wednesdays. Remember, we're all going to be together on Valentine's Day. Yay. There they are, 3/8 of an inch diameter with that halo, centered post, butterfly back. $888, $777. Let's go even lower. I'll try one on for you. They're not even going to be $777 or $699. Here's what I got for you, a big old rubellite special. Take a look at that on just so you can see the size they give you from a distance away. They're stunning stones. Look at how those read. As that pink and the red come together there and as they move, they're just so bright. This is like a magical stone here. Tourmaline, when it's good, it's really good, but it's also usually really, really expensive. And this one, not so much. $699, $599, forget about all that. Let's blow them out. Let's make them $499 instead and get you all a rubellite. Well, not all, but we're going to get somebody a rubellite deal here really quickly. And you don't see a lot of the gold. I wanted to show them from a distance because A, I always do, but B, I wanted you to see that it's not going to be a deal breaker as far as the gold. I mean, you can choose what you want and you should, but it's not going to make a visual difference when they're on. You're not going to really read the gold color. What you're reading is the spectacular color of the stone. What you're getting is the diamond around them, the great VS diamond halo that you're getting, and that is your classic every day, but with a bright punch of pink and red. It's like a fuchsia beyond. Take another look at it close up, and we'll show you what they look like here, and then we'll see who's got them. $499 only, and a lot of busy lines. Don't forget about those tanzanite drops because I think they're still here. And we don't have a lot left from the show. 2.5 hours in and we don't have a lot left. So if you have any questions or requests at all, get those in. Tourmaline lovers, October's birthstone. FYI. With April's birthstone. Everything's got April's birthstone, at least around here. Just about everything. See, why can't I just leave well enough alone? Oh, my pursuit for perfection, it fails me every time. Take a look. There they are. Okay. Stay right there. Okay. Let's go. We got a lot to do. Any requests you have, get them in. We're happy to help you out. Let's find what you love. What can we show you before we run out of time? We are 23 minutes away. From, okay, I didn't even touch them that time. You know they're rounds. You know that. We do have a gorgeous 3-stone yellow diamond. It's what we've got to show. It's obviously the most important yellow diamond ring we have today, besides the 251, but that's $9,500, so that may not be for everybody. But I have something that might, gives you a lot of opportunity to get a lot of yellow diamonds in one place. So we're going to keep on moving. We've got just a few minutes. If, like I said, anything we can bring out for a last-minute request, we'd love to. Anything we can recap from earlier, love to do that too. Let's show you 1122486 coming up. Here we go. Really special. Well, it doesn't get much better than this because we're going from one side to the other in not just yellow diamonds. Let's start with big yellow diamonds. Let's add more yellow diamonds, and then we'll give you really, really big white diamonds to complete the triple. Can you call it the trifecta? Yeah, we can. It's a triple threat is really what this is, because every section of this ring, if you were to break it into 3 components, like 1, 2, and 3, every section could be its own ring. You could take section 1, put that on a band. You could take the middle section, put it on a band. You could take this section, put it on a band, and it'd be a gorgeous ring that we have rings like it. Or you can go a little more over the top. See, I think over the top is a bit of a misnomer, because some of us really think that over the top is exactly just right. You know, I'm somebody who's like, give me over the top. It's never too much. I like that. So this is it. Let me see. Carrie, let me see if we can find something for you. 7 and 9 without a halo. But have you seen the cushion cut we had earlier? I'm not sure, Carrie. Carrie B, if you've seen the cushion cut we had earlier on the wheel, we had a 9-carat cushion that did not have a halo. So let me know if you need to see that again. And thanks, Eugene. Thank you. He thinks I'm cool. Oh, I try. Okay, 160 in centers, 23 points in the yellow diamond halos, and then you also have a full carat in white diamonds. So when you total it all up, and is it ever good, you got a lot going on in this triple style. This is really beautiful. It's I cannot believe, and everything is VS, everything from the big centers all the way on out, all VS stones. Gotta love that, from the smaller to the larger. So yeah, Carrie, Tony, if you hear anything from Carrie B, let me know. Not sure when that request came in, but if she didn't see it, I can show it, or we can try to find something else, maybe like a 7 to 10 or 7 to 9 rather, without a halo. We can see if we, and if you have a favorite cut, Carrie, that would be helpful too. If you want to be in a certain cut, round, cushion, I don't have a million of them, but if you have a cut that you like, let me know. And we'll try to tailor your request and find you the perfect piece. But here we are with our big, big, big overall diamond weight. So that's going to be 123 in the side diamonds, 283. Or rather, actually, no, it's going to be, yeah, you've got 183 just in your beautiful yellows. Think about how overwhelming that is to be in that vast majority with the yellow diamonds and have the white diamonds be the accessory. And yet, the whole ring, we're going to blow it out. It's as it is, meaning it just stays in two-tone gold, yellow and white together. Let's try it on, though, because this is the most important feature, I think, of the ring, is the way it sits up but side to side. No empty gold. Everything is covered in diamonds. Everything's got a really big yellow diamond. These are all cushion-cut squares. Obviously, your bigger one in the middle. And then you have slightly smaller on the sides, but they're going to be equal, so left and right are identical. And you have brilliant cuts. So each of the cushion cut center stones that are large, they're still giving that glittery factor from being a brilliant cut stone. Here it is up close and personal, and yet we're going to blow it out. It's no longer going to be $99.99, and that's truly where it's supposed to be today. We're going to do better. We got a really quick couple of minutes here left, and I no doubt we're going to have some requests at the end of the day, as we always do. So get those in if you've got one. Anything we can show you. If you're just unsure about something, you got to see it again. That makes it clear one way or the other. You'll be able to make that decision if you see it one more time, or we answer any questions you might have. But this is not even $49.99. I'm going to blow it out. And remember, we don't have any yellow diamonds that are new to work with. Everything in wholesale, now there is a wholesale trade show coming up. It happens every first week of February, first weekend in February, Tucson. And so in a couple weeks, we'll all be in Tucson, right? And I'm going to get out there for like a half a day, so on Friday, so that's good. So I'll have the latest and greatest, but I would not bank on the fact that we're even going to have the opportunity to get yellow diamonds loose in Tucson, and that's a who's who gathering of everybody in the gem community in one place for one weekend. It's going to be very unlikely we bring a yellow diamond in, and I've already brought this down by half. We've actually got it down to just $49.99. I'm actually taking it lower than that for you because we got to move it in 18 minutes. We got to make sure this goes and everything else. So take a look at it. And then did we find something for, is that Carrie's request maybe or no? Okay, so let's see. We'll find out if she has, I'm waiting to see if she has a specific preference. For Rebecca. Oh, for Rebecca. We showed this the other night. So she saw it, wants to see it again. Rebecca, your emerald cut's coming up. And so on this one, we'll do something really simple and easy. It's not $49 and it's not even $39.99, and you are getting, remember, 283, mostly in yellows, 3 large stones. You know who you are if you want something more grand, more wider scale as opposed to just a center stone or a solitaire. This is the way to go. I literally could not get you one of those yellow diamonds for this price. I'm about to take it to you, and we're already there, and we're busy. We are busy. That's what happens every time we end a show. This is no different, and yet here we are showing this for the first time today, getting you a much better value than that $99.99, and it's not even going to be $3,500. I am astounded right now. I'm excited for you to get it. $34.99 is incredible. It's going lower than that. Got it. Thank you. As long as she, and she saw our little wheel of 9 carats. Okay, good. Good. So, Carrie, great. Thank you so much. I hear Andy followed up with you. That's good. So, he's my right-hand man here. So, he'll help you out with anything. He can run back and come back out and do all that. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No other options, Carrie, on that. But here's what we're going to do. It apparently is going to sit here for $34.99. I'm not letting this one stay here. Come on down, everybody. Here's your moment. This is it. If you like a lot of yellow diamonds, you go here. You 100%, you go here, you run to the phones because there is another price reduction coming your way. It's not even $33, $32, $31.99. This is all incredible. You could take any one section of this ring and be living right at a price tag like that. Instead, it's the whole thing, side to side, left to right, big diamonds. I'll make it $2,999 before we go. That's got to go in a hurry, so that's the reason for that markdown. Is what we're doing, and it's how we blow out jewelry, and we want somebody to happily own that, get it at home, see what it's all about, and remember, you get to decide then. Don't decide now. You don't decide till it's on your hand, till you've worn it, and till you know for sure that it's making you so happy. That's what jewelry needs to do. If it doesn't do that, you should send it right on back to us. It's that simple. So there we go. That's last call, $29.99, and it's our last chance to get it. So big moment here for our yellow diamond lovers. It's so different than what we usually see. Even earlier today, we had one stone. It was huge. It was a 2 carat 51, but it was in a bridge. And the bridge is a little different deal. Yes. That's a good question. I don't have the exact here. So let me give you my best estimation because the center stone should be just under a carat. I think it's a 75. Maybe somebody has that in the back because they usually do that before they set it. And I obviously don't have those. But I would say just by visual sight here, and I'll get you the millimeter size, but the stones on the side, yeah, it's going to be just probably around a carat or just a little under for the center. Because then you've got a little bit smaller on the sides, which is about 30 and 30. So that would total 160, right? If it's approximately 1 carat and then 30 and 30, that's your 160. And like I said, the 2 on the sides are identical. Let me also get you a millimeter size on the center as I try it on one more time. We'll just show it to you there. And then I'll show you what I'm doing here as far as the, it's not a diameter per se, but here it is. That's what I'm doing to get the millimeter size. The actual side to side is almost 6. It's a 5.5 millimeter stone there in the middle. So again, usually a 6 millimeter is a 1 carat. So this is probably right at or under a carat. So I would say a light 1 carat, and then you've got your about 30 points on each side. So carat, 30, 30, approximately in that neighborhood. Again, I don't have the exact unless they actually made a special little note about that. I don't have that. So I'm estimating, giving you my best educated guess there. But with millimeter size, it's pretty accurate there. So figure just under a carat maybe in the middle, and then a 30, maybe a third of a carat on the sides. And 2 of those. So really beautifully done. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If you just got, if I essentially didn't have those side sections there, if it was just that centerpiece there, imagine what that would be on its own. $29.99 would be a crazy cool offering. The fact you're getting this side-to-side presence with those big stones all the way around, even better. So $29.99 on that one, last call. And then we're going to show Rebecca's request, which is the 620 emerald cut I had the other day. Any other requests you might have, they got to come in now. 13 minutes remaining in our Saturday. And we're doing it again tomorrow, same time, same place. Hope you'll join me. Don't forget, we moved the football game tomorrow, so there's no interference. We moved it to Monday. The game that was scheduled to be interfering with my show tomorrow is now moved to Monday afternoon, so it won't interfere with Monday either. So that's good. So yes, yeah, Roger and I were tight like that. Because there's nothing worse than having to decide between playoff football and shopping. I don't want you to have to make that decision. Let's go ahead and keep going. We've got Rebecca's request next. Here it is. Yeah, bluewing block D 6 carat 20 emerald cut. Big trillion cut diamonds and rounds together, all of it. Very special piece here, and it's going to be 1120210. Now this is a one of a kind with reds already. I'm not even holding it up to the light properly to your eye, and yet you're seeing every angle show up red. That's very important. It's a 620, it's an emerald cut. Another one of my favorites. I have several favorites. I know that's not really technically correct, but I do have several favorites, and I'm allowed. When it's stones that look this good, I love the rounds, I love the ashers, and I love the emerald cuts, and I love the trillions. Okay, so I have it narrowed down to 4. But I love them because they are a specialty cut. They are still capable when you have blue wing. Normally, if you go shop at Tanzanite and emerald cut, it's going to be even lighter than wherever it started. Whatever the rough material was able to give you, thanks to Mother Nature, it usually appears lighter to the eye because of the cutting. So then you're kind of at a deficit. You're having to compromise. I believe we are the no compromise jewelry shopping destination. We never ask you to compromise or sacrifice one bit. And that's what this is about. You've got blue wing block D. That extra saturation it starts as allows an emerald cut to still give you the ideal look, and that is really showing up here. 40 points in your 2 trillions, that means a 20 and a 20, that's a 1/5 of a carat, that's big. And then you have 60 points around that. That would total 1 carat total weight. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It can be done in any gold color you'd like as well. This, I will tell you, was sold Thursday night. So if you're thinking, didn't that sell? It did. And at the very end of the show, in the last 30 seconds, it got swapped out for a bigger stone, which was a 16 carat emerald cut. So it was upgraded. And that's perfectly fine and well. But that's why, if this looks familiar and you thought it sold, that's why. So here's what we're going to do on the 620. It is a one only. We're still offering for you to change the gold color for no extra charge if you'd like to. But it's also going to be a really cool value. It's $24.99. So that's been brought down. It did start at $99.99. It's a beautiful emerald cut. You can see the kind of flash it gives you. I would say also, here's another stone that's giving a visual larger than a 620 typically does. So you get a little extra look there with no extra money. So $24.99 on that one, Rebecca, that's for you. But again, first caller gets it. I never know. I just wait till you're sold. So this is where we'd love to hold it for our requesters, but we just don't know. We just literally open it up to the first caller who gets it. So $24.99 on this one as we go back to the wheel and take another look at that one up close. And I love the good trillions. There's some favorites there. Unusual diamond shape. And there's a couple, I wouldn't call them accents because they're really large, but you've got a couple of trillion cuts. You've got the really pretty rounds completing the look, giving it that full halo design, but just adding a little extra to either side there. I'm going to do a couple of quick recaps on pieces that remain, because there are a few pieces that remain and we just want to start with a clean slate tomorrow. So I'm going to show you a few pieces that we have that are super affordable. And then we'll take requests if you have them. I think one of the pieces to keep in mind, the earrings we had with the trillion tanzanites, they're here. So that's one that we really should see go out the door at that crazy price I gave them. I gave them a mistake price. So that's always fun when I give the wrong price. And yeah. I do remember it. Yeah, to compare. That's a great idea. The cushion cut we had earlier, so let's do the comparison. Obviously, this being a 620 versus this one that I'm going to show you is a 905. And we'll have to check and see because I think the cushion is gone, but here they are in comparison together on the hand. I assume you want to see them side by side? There they are. So this was, and forgive me if this one's already yours or gone because I don't know, but I'm just showing them for comparison sakes here because this is what I was just describing as well. This 620 looks bigger than that, and that's a 9 carat 05. So 620, 905. That's why pretty much illustrates my point I was just making. That 6 carat 20 that's on my middle finger here is giving it. It's given it a lot bigger look, and that's the proof right there. That's a 9 carat looking like a 9 carat, and that's a 620 looking like a 10 carat. So there you have it. If you're trying to get as much size as you can, but obviously I can't do a 9 carat for $24.99. I can't do a 10 carat for $24.99. So to be able to get that big size there and not have to pay what you would, now keep in mind the 9 carat here was on a great blowout price as well. That was $34.99. So there's only 1,000 difference between the two, but you can see right there plain as day, that 620 is giving a bigger look to it, and it's still got all the reds, just different cuts, emerald cut versus cushion. So you get to decide $24.99, $34.99, think this one is gone, just showing them because, again, comparisons are good. So it just illustrates that point really, really well. Let's go back to that emerald cut really quickly. We'll see who's got it. It's a one only, obviously, and when it's gone, it's gone. But that proves that point. So just be aware. It also says if you are looking for a 6 carat and you want it to look like a 6 carat, do not buy this one because it's a 6 carat that's looking like a big stone. So if you want a 6 carat size, I think you may actually want to skip this one because it looks and presents on the hand larger than that. So just, all depends on what you're looking for, right? I like to point that out when we can. So coming up, last licks here. We got a last chance to get whatever you need. Got a few pieces to recap that I think should go. Before we do, we are back tomorrow to do it again at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's noon Central time, and that's 1 p.m. Eastern time. So I hope you'll join us for a big Sunday, and we're going to have a blast. And we'll be your football pre-party. We will. Okay. Just like we do on February 11th. Oh, I'm so excited. One of my favorite days to host of the year, actually. Except this year, I really want to go to the game because it's in Vegas. Yeah. Got it. Thank you. All right. Sounds good. Thanks so much. So this one's here. So I'm just going to do. Okay. Which one are you thinking about, Allison? Anything you need to see? Oh, what? Cushion demontoid. Wait, did we? Oh, gotcha. Do you want to see it again? Yes. They can. Just make a big old note about it, okay? Yes. Emerald cuts here, I think. Okay, let's get to our recap here. I have an indicolite. These are all from earlier in the show. So you may have missed them. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. We got a ruby. We got a really cool tourmaline. What else do we have? Oh, my opal is also here. Oh. Look at this. There's our beautiful indicolite. Here, which one? Emerald cut's gone. 620 is gone. Thank you so much. Everything's going to follow suit here. We just got our last look, and you know what the beautiful part about this? Everything on this wheel, from no matter how rare and exotic, like the opal in the back center, the Windsor sapphire on the right, the ruby marquise on the left, and the indicolite tourmaline in the center, they're all the same price. And they're all $888. And you can change the gold color on any one of them. Any questions? I'll try them on. We'll get you all you need. Thank you so much on the emerald cut. I can't wait to see who got that one. Well done on the 620. And, ooh, last call. We have 4 minutes. Yikes. And backed up calls. So these are all one onlys. When they're gone, they're gone. And last chance, last call. We'll see you guys tomorrow, too. I hope you'll be with us. We have a really cool Sunday show, as always. Sundays are, again, I'm going to play favorites. They're my favorite day. So be with us. It's always a good time. We always have an incredible lineup for you on Sundays, and we'll see you for a big 3 hours. But obviously, all 4 of these are going to go all one of a kinds. Again, this is a split tone, 2-tone Windsor sapphire, all natural unheated sapphire in the purple colors. We have a gorgeous opal and a bridge. Yes, change the gold color. Unless you're Tony, leave it in the rose. And then here we go with the indicolite tourmaline, and there's our ruby. Which one would you like? When they're gone, they're gone. Thank you so much for being with us today. Hope you had fun shopping with us. stay in, stay warm, stay safe, everybody. I know it's crazy. So many of you guys are in those winter storm zones, and we hope you all are being safe and warm and stay inside and cozy up and enjoy the rest of a weekend. It's a good excuse to stay in and relax, which I just think is always nice. So we are going to be back tomorrow with an incredible 3-hour show, of course. We are going to stay here as long as we need to help you get anything you need from today, of course. And, of course, 2.5 minutes left. That's it. Let me know what we can try on for you. The incredible black opal. It is so much better than even meets the eye. Opals, we can never fully show you their beauty on TV, but it is a really good stone in a bridge with 82 points in diamonds. They all have significant diamond weight. Really, the only one that's a little bit lighter in diamond weight is really the ruby. Everything else is just amazing here. And as far as diamond weight goes, so if you like a lot of diamonds, you're certainly getting that in all 4, and really 3 of the 4 especially. And we're in last call, so 2 minutes left. We'll be here, of course. After we go off the air, we'll be here for a few minutes. And if you have any questions, what can we try on for you? What can we tell you more about? What'd you take? Yeah. Oh, well, I'm sorry. Indicolite, Winza, and Opal are all gone. Congratulations. And you, never mind, I need something else to show you. Hold on, I will. Those are all sold out. Yowza, thank you so much. Okay, let me move that aside here. Winza, Indicolite, Ruby, Opal, gone. I got us. Oh, I always have something. Look at that. Pink, orange, golden, zircon. Item number is 11222471. That's how it goes at the end of the day. We still have the tanzanite earrings. I should probably show you those again. Here we go with 2471. It's our 1645 museum level zircon. So many different sunset colors together. It's that same beautiful 66-point diamond princess cut mounting. 11 points for each one of those diamonds. And it's in white gold, or change it. Or change it if you want to. It's a huge value, $99.99. It is not. We've got 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the show. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. Again, your pre-football playoff party is here. We are your pre-party destination. Make sure you join me. And good luck to everybody tonight. But here we go. This is not going to be $5,000 or $49.99, and we'll make it even more affordable. How about this? It's $39.99, and I'll try it on. We are a minute away from signing off. If you have any questions, we'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air to help you out. Please do dial in right away, especially if there's something you need to see again. Don't forget the tanzanite earrings. That's one of the few pieces we have left from the entire 3 hours. Tanzanite drops. Those tanzanite drops were $58.88, incredible value. Yes, it was too low, but that's okay. I'll honor it for the next couple of seconds. And here's our last call, and that zircon. So stunning. It changes color a little bit every time you see it in a different light. Sometimes it looks more pink, sometimes more red, sometimes more orange, sometimes more golden. Double refractive. It's incredible. Call us. Thank you so much for joining us today. Happy Saturday. We really appreciate you being with us. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Don't miss it. It's a big Sunday. We'll see you then. Have a great Saturday, everybody.